We should be live now. Twitch? Hello? There we go. Unmute the site. Computer? Hello? Video.
No, it says that I'm currently offline.
Yes, I'm currently offline too. Okay.
Oh yeah, I haven't. Yep. No internet connection.
It's back.
I hear my terrible recording
Speakers,
voice.
Headphones. There we go. Okay, so go ahead and keep talking. So, there once was a man from Nantucket.
Who walked up to something and said, fuck it?
With a dick so big he could suck it.
Shitting into a bucket.
He said with a grin, as he turned up his chin, my ear was a hole, I would fuck it.
That's what you wanted, right?
Kind of, yeah. For those of us that may be, for anybody that may be in chat, we're doing sound checks right now, and I'm trying to balance things out with YouTube as listening to stuff here. YouTube sounds okay. We sound quiet.
Well, we haven't really been talking very loudly.
Like I sound like I'm not even in the same room.
Oh.
What about now? What if we talk with our regular? Keep talking. Yeah. See,
What if
use
you
your
go
regular
fuck
voice.
yourself? Huh?
Sir, use your regular voice.
Don't you sir me.
Sir?
Sir?
This is a McDonald's.
No, it's a KFC.
Okay, so we're all just kind of like quiet.
Oh no, why?
Huh?
Lame. This is bullshit!
Did you go back and get the right order?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he went inside.
Oh.
Do that.
Also, there's an abandoned car at the intersection of
Brown and Crouppen?
Okay, I turned mine up a little bit.
Intersection of Brown and Brown.
Brown and Brown and Brown and Brown?
The Rocky Brown Road.
Ooh.
That's like Taco Bell.
Oh, I haven't had Taco Bell in a while. I kind of want some.
I got
That's coming
spoiled.
through pretty loud.
But
Tapping.
Whatever you're doing there, yeah.
I
Turn up
don't
the
think that's.
compressor. How about that? Oh yeah, that definitely. Okay, much louder now.
Is this still loud and annoying?
Please stop.
Well, I mean, I don't.
It's okay. Yeah, no, I didn't say. Yeah, you're fine.
Sir, please stop.
I was doing it so you could find a way to keep it from being super loud, because we're gonna knock things here and there.
Yeah, you're gonna throw your dice around the room eventually.
Yeah, like
It's true.
You do
Oh.
lose at least one dice a session.
so do you.
Not under the table.
Well,
I'm just talking about the ones that go away from the table. Out of the dice box, yes, I do go maybe one or two.
how does it sound with? Can you hear the sweet ASMR
You,
of rolling?
you actually can hear the dice coming through. Okay, so I think 1 in 5 needs to get turned up a bit. I mean,
Oh my gosh, did you guys know that you could favorite gifts?
5 decibels.
I got a 10 and a 20. Is that like a portent of some kind?
That was 12 years ago, or 1,000 something years ago. 900. 900.
998 years ago.
407 years
Wait,
ago.
no, other way. 1000.
1002. 1003. Well, we have
Yep,
simulated
that
that
happened.
part of this.
I blame that on you.
Made you self-conscious about it.
Oh, where did the other one go?
I feel like
People
things-
keep talking. Just have a conversation, you know.
You know,
I
just
feel
talk
like Link
like
is
we're
doing his
like
best
we're
whistle
friends.
impression.
Just pretend that
What
we're
now?
Sorry, don't talk to
people
me.
who like to talk to people.
I was saying that in general.
I couldn't hear what you were saying. There's too much going on between like the delay and you guys. That's why I'm saying like don't talk to me because I can't.
Row,
So
row,
Tony,
row your
what's
boat.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
No.
Merrily,
We're making
merrily,
peace.
merrily, merrily, life is but a...
I think I get to be the judge of what happens.
Nope.
No,
You two are super
that was the
different.
plan. I'm the judge.
2 and 2, Judge.
This is
He's not-
dice
An
and
entity.
whispers.
He gets to be the commander in the Andre. Judge, jury, and executioner.
So I'm switching during level up. I'm switching from slasher to piercer. And now I just get to reroll a whole bunch of damage dice.
If something happens, then something else might happen.
Okay, you're much more clear now. That's good.
What do you mean? What?
Okay, can everybody actually? Let's do this. I'm gonna try and pinpoint this out real quick. Patrick, can you talk?
Yes, I can talk because this is how we talk, and we talk like we're talking, but really.
Okay, so I know which channels you're on. Your channels you're on.
Channel.
Jake.
Yes.
Words.
Hey, you just asked if I could talk, and I was answering yes. Oh, you want more?
Keep going.
This is an extroverted activity.
You don't talk.
Sorry.
I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. I started my new 410 schedule this week.
Ew.
That's exciting. Is that enough talking?
Yeah. I see which. So you're getting picked up. I see which channel you're getting picked up on, but you're getting picked up on another one too, which is what I guess kind of makes this complicated. We probably need, I think we need to. Well, no, it's like a different channel entirely. So you're both on 1 and 5, which I don't know how that works out, but it's probably because I like named them a while ago. But anyway, what's up?
No, I thought I had gotten up to 80 hit points, and now I messed with something, and now it's back down to 74.
Well, you have
Um,
6 temporary hit
Well, that's
points
what I was
So,
there.
wondering.
Jake, you're
if
kinda
that
quiet.
Shows up on the phone.
Pat,
It's
you're
just
fine.
hit points.
If I can
Shit.
figure out specifically which mic you're at, I could probably turn the gain up
Put the
on
smaller space.
I
the
will.
mixer. And I should probably even that out then. Emily, can you do the talking now?
It does.
So, when Church will continue talking, and when he is done talking, then I will start talking, and then he will start talking again.
Keep going, please.
You're such a dick. Uh-huh. My fiance, ladies and gentlemen, thinks he's so funny.
They
And
usually
Lamar.
do. I was very loud. I'm not gonna lose any more dice. We've decided this.
It's not good.
What?
You're on the same channel. I don't know how that happened because I thought I had everybody on dedicated ones, and I don't know how this has happened.
Dedicated wham.
It seems like I've got people like. I thought I had you on a dedicated one because we've got.
Is this no
I was on my own because I was overpowering everyone else.
What?
Well, right, yeah.
I am the
because with your upper range, you're
You're high pitched.
You're
Yeah.
being a lady and the powerful voice.
yes.
It's as high as
Did
I
you
can
get
get.
a haircut?
But yeah,
No,
I've
I'm
got,
just. It's getting longer, and I'm just.
It's
don't-
different.
Yeah.
I
I
like
mean,
it.
this is something.
Ew.
I've got players 2 and 3 here somewhere. Hang on, I'm gonna mute this. Okay. Think about how we should do this. Alright, so
Gonna
turn
be a
everybody up to 20
montage.
so
A sound mixing
15.
montage. Technology montage.
Dude, so
So yeah, I have like where you're at is good, but then you're on that same band and it's not good.
like I'm quiet, or
No,
oh,
like you're
So it's
right
this-
there in the microphone.
so it's this microphone that's getting both of us.
Is it?
I don't know.
Well,
Try
I mean that
turn-
would
Can you turn it?
that would
That's the
make
thing. You're on.
Can you hear me on this microphone?
just whispers.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
Are you whispering sweet nothings into Tony's ear via microphone?
Maybe.
briefly. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That was like the most good old boy thing. There's I am some more. Like no more.
Nom, nom, nom.
Got that sandwich ASMR. Y'all like that sandwich ASMR?
I get so mad. Like McDonald's always sounds so good, and I eat it and it tastes good, but I'm never full no matter how much McDonald's I eat, and it's
That's
disturbing.
unfortunate.
So I just stop.
I feel that way about
Also, it's
Jimmy
expensive.
John's.
They're so expensive.
Every time I eat a Jimmy John's sandwich, I'm full for a minute and then not full.
I just buy their loaves of bread and then make my own sandwiches.
Are you confused by the microphones or by Jimmy John's?
Microphones.
Okay.
So Jimmy John's is a
I'd
restaurant.
just like to know what I'm being judged for.
It was fair. It was a really weird effect because it sounded like you were close to your microphone, and then you were distant, and then you were near the microphone and you were distant. Not
Oh.
super far off, but like it's like
Weird.
it's like as though you're here
Mm-hmm.
versus here when you're talking, and that might actually just be your physicality. But
I mean, I do move a little bit, but also like, does
Yeah.
it make a difference turning head and which way
I love
voices
facing
go away?
this way. I usually
Yeah,
face this way
it's
when I'm
definitely
talking.
picking up
Though.
the change.
Oh.
can't talk
to me. So it's just.
Damn.
What?
Her response to that was just, so you can't talk to me.
Oh, I just tuned that out. I'm not gonna.
That's fair. Dessert buffet.
Damn the luck.
Wow. You chose to sit over here.
I did. Doesn't mean I don't regret my decision, but
I think we might just have to make do with what we got. I mean, don't get me wrong, it sounds okay.
well, this is strong side
Is that your strong hand?
ingest.
What
It's
are we
ironic.
ingesting? What are we eating?
I'm not.
What's funny is
strong.
actually you guys sound okay too. It's just like I think honestly, Jake, I think it's just your line needs to be turned up, and then we'd be fine.
You know what? Let's just all get the little microphones that clip right here,
Yes.
and let's get the little microphones that clip
Lavaliers
right
are
here.
terrible.
Huh?
No, I
Yeah.
don't want to. I hate them.
I move too
Never
much.
used
I
one.
would just be.
Ugh.
That's all you would pick up.
Just don't play with it.
I can't.
Also,
It's
doesn't really like
impossible.
if you don't position them just right too. Like if any part of the mic or like the covered part of it starts hitting your clothing, it'll pick it up.
Have
Oh,
you
yeah.
ever watched a stream and watched how many times I touch my hair and do things and adjust my hair, and it would just be like,
No, I lived through it. I don't need to watch it again.
That mic arm's kind of in the way too.
I mean, I think everyone messes with stuff.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm a
those need to be
fidgeter.
updated.
I'm a
Yes.
fidgeter. What?
Oh, never mind. I forgot I'm 6 blood hunter, and then okay, never mind.
Well, I mean,
By the
I
way,
do.
we're live. Just to
Oh,
yeah,
say
we-
hi.
right.
Uh,
Hi.
We're doing like we play with some sound settings and stuff, so we're trying to just fine tune it. But we're into the showtime now at this point, so it's like okay,
Keyboard broke it. That's it.
yeah, pretty much. And I know I'm a little late, but that's just the delay. So
Ignore me while I finish my food.
Ignore me.
Oh,
see, I couldn't hear a word you just said.
I said ignore me
Thank you. That was good.
when I finish my food.
Blast it.
Although now I'm
This-
really wondering, like,
is this
is the
annoying
player 2
again?
and 3 channel even anything? You know what? Let's do that. Okay, so I know where you guys are. All right, turned off your stuff. Okay, player 2 and 3 is the only mics. Well, and my own. Hang on, let me disable that too. All right, just player 2 and 3.
Floating through the space.
Picking up something.
That guy?
It shouldn't be that.
Oh, did you straighten board up? Yeah. Oh. I just saw your super rigged.
Hey, snap into your Slim Jim.
Where the hell are these microphones?
Did you like hide stuff here?
Wait, does that one have an integrated mic?
What?
Does that webcam have an integrated mic?
Yeah, but player 2 and 3, that. Well, I need to check.
Wait, do any of these have integrated mics?
Well, they all do, but they're all disabled. Here, 5 and 6. Okay, so I don't know which one's 5 and 6.
pressure.
It's not the webcam.
You say that, but you also have a microphone.
I can see specifically the device is 0.5 and 0.6 on the Behringer, which is the mixer. So I know that it's got to be one of the mics. I'm inclined to think it's that one, but it's not really.
Are you getting like any sort of like levels from this mic?
Yeah. Well, sorry. I'm getting levels from people speaking.
Sorry for anybody that was listening and me snapping there.
I have no idea where this one is.
Welcome to our ASMR stream.
I'm like, did I miss something? I know that one's unplugged because
We have a phantom mic somewhere.
yeah, somewhere.
Wait, you know it's unplugged?
Because my DM mic, it will hang up. Let me double check now. Because I've named it DM mic, but like, what if I didn't actually use it? No, 1 and 2, yeah. So that's 1 and 2. There's 1 and 5. It's 3 and
That's the one that's he says unplugged.
Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and rename it 5 and 2. In my brain. Oh, you're saying that somebody's actually in chat. I'm like, oh, I should probably go to the stream producer stuff. Well, no, it's asking this, so I need to be on the stream. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's there'll be something for us to look at later. Whoever's watching doesn't need to see us go through sound checks for 6 minutes now. So
Cut this part.
let's go ahead and get this stream going. So we're just gonna go ahead and bring it back to loading page. They can sit there for 10 minutes. Whoever's watching, just enjoy our credits or something, and we'll be back. Okay, so let's take these off. Stream. Get into it.
Snap right into it.
Stream manager.
Crack right into it.
That was more British than Australian, but yeah.
Side.
Dude, so there's season 6.
Firefly. Crack right into it.
Okay.
Wasn't
ready to go.
flight, fight or flight, fight or flight.
No, okay. So the new season of Rick and Morty started, right? Season 6, and I remembered streaming it somewhere, and now
The premiere episode is available on YouTube.
is that what it was then? Because I felt like I remembered seeing the next ones coming, but they're not on HBO or Hulu.
Rick
So-
and Morty is on HBO, but they don't upload. They wait for like a season to be over.
Yeah.
and then
So-
a few months later.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pull up the Cartoon Network website because that's where it was. Or Adult Swim, I mean.
Yeah, I mean if it's on there. If it's
This
on there,
game's just completely derailed.
What are we?
Yeah.
We're live. We've been live.
Oh, I thought you said you were like resetting
Said you
or
put it
something.
to the weight
Oh no, I
screen.
was kidding. We're not
Oh.
actually doing that.
Well, that's why.
Sorry, yeah, no. I assumed everybody was. My apologies. That's
we
on me.
trusted you.
I mean, well, I'm not gonna like tell everybody like anybody who's watching like, hey, we're gonna go away for 15 minutes. So it's like no, because I did change the intro timer to 15, so we could start a little earlier. And anyway, you guys don't care about that. You don't care about that. It's just a fact that will happen in the next game.
Restart the stream.
I didn't intend
We're-
to select
yeah,
that,
we
but
should
it's
just
perfect.
restart at this
So
point, but
it
all right.
happened.
Restart the stream.
Yep. All right. Pre-show. And then we're back. Okay. Hey, we're back. Welcome to tonight's show. This is Action Pact Tales of Istoria, where heroes and villains are made, and we're just a bunch of asses. Mostly me.
Fact.
It is mostly me.
No. No.
All right. Play some intro music. Mellow. There we go. All right. I don't even know if this is gonna get picked up since we changed the audio settings too, so we'll find out later. But as we get into the game, not much happened last one. No real major events. Kind of just a filler episode.
We all went back home, didn't we? Like
think
we all just
so.
kind of retired. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So.
Sick.
I took a bog's
Fuck,
arm
like
out of the bag of coaling and just threw it in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday to the leg.
Did you high five someone with it first?
Yes. Everybody in town.
And then a new bog grew out of the water.
Oh, that would be cool.
Now it's, now it's just a water bog.
Man,
Planted.
this whole time was that
Is this
easy?
Cutting edge stem cells.
Yeah.
It's the Lady of the Lake, but instead of swords, they hand out bugs.
Yeah.
That'd be
Pretty,
cool.
Just don't get bogged down.
It's a bug.
We
Yeah.
think it's bog,
Yeah, because this didn't immediately get
but it
derailed
just
again.
ends at the arm.
Yeah.
At least it's related to the character from
It
the game,
is.
so-
It is. Yes.
It is
At least
game related.
We're talking D&D at the very least.
That would be hilarious though if you had the arm and then like a little human sort of growing off of it. Like it's just a tiny
Bugbear.
Yeah.
adult bugbear with a
Bugbear.
giant normal
Oh, yeah.
sized bugbear arm.
You gotta grow into it.
Yeah.
It's like Morty and which was season 3 I think or whatever it was.
It's just
Yeah.
Oh,
So, in all seriousness, last game, party had found the Sun Temple, the ruins therein at least, and an ancient sarcophagus that has been sitting there for time immemorial. But upon reading some of the words, Rin had a little bit of a headache after having to use some magic to be able to
Fine.
read them.
Totally fine.
Yeah. And then an ancient guardian was summoned, one that was protecting a very long lost treasure. One that seemed like actually he was a good fighting sport. But through the means of an interesting set of dice rolls,
Then he fucking died.
and with that, the Sun Soul Ascendant's spirit had been consumed.
Wasn't me. Couldn't be me.
all right, Shaggy.
So, picking up from there, everyone was actually getting into effectively the long rests, and basically another day's worth of spending the time at the ruins of the Sun Temple. So, the time is yours. Complete your long rests, and after watch, you have anything you want to do for the next day and before before your expected party members, or well, not party members, allies arrive, and then some other people after that.
I want to have an existential crisis and just keep debating on what I want to get when I level up.
Fair.
What's up with your mall, man? Luna doesn't like the sun god?
Ooh, it's a moon god.
Yeah, but she was just like, nope. It was interesting. It was just a very visceral reaction to have.
Yeah, I think what she's telling me is I gotta tear this place down.
You wouldn't know anything about visceral reactions to the sun gods, would you?
Brick by brick. I'm sorry, you were talking?
Stone by a stone. So anyway, we have this armor, and sounds like you have to, wear it. Pretty cool.
How many armors do you gonna get?
What do you mean I have to wear it?
Well, he said that because you have to, for
Okay.
you bested him.
Oh, can you layer?
Just like a bracer from one, and like a
No, it's
chest
just
plate from
breastplate
another.
on breastplate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full on.
Breast on breast.
I mean, what's it do? Is it cool? Is it
Yeah.
I mean, is it more than just like I don't get dirty?
I mean, it seems pretty powerful, yeah.
I mean, you identified it.
So if you defeated him, it's yours. So if someone else had done the defeating, would it have been armor for them?
That's the running theory.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't kill him.
You don't like armor anyway.
I know I said that's why it's a good thing.
It had been wasted.
Just chuck it over your shoulder.
Trash.
Oh.
Turn it into a championship belt.
Oh.
Crumble it.
Oh my god, if you ever get one of the belts of like strength or something, it should be like champion belt.
Mm-hmm. That needs
I mean-
to happen, Tony.
Can't just give you these things.
I mean, stick it in a hoard
I can't.
somewhere and then let us
It's
suffer
true.
on it.
Yeah, we'll
To
see.
could-
earn it, but
You could have it literally fall out of the sky if you wanted to.
I could. You're
that
right.
is true. A rock could literally drop it on us.
I was gonna say.
No, that's how you died last time.
The irony would be
No, the bird. Not,
Oh.
not a rock. Yeah.
which is hilarious, given that people always say like rocks fall, everybody dies,
Yeah.
and then there's that meme of actually rocks, the birds falling, and then everybody dying.
Yeah.
But in a strange sense or twist of irony, I feel like the giant's belt that you are bequeathed should be hucked from said giant, just like get out of here. It just falls out of the sky because it's a giant, so we can just chuck it for miles.
This belt's bullshit.
All I can think of is like that first
That's what I
boss
think.
in the original Dragon Ball, where he just like throws a log through the air and then just rides it wherever he's going.
Yeah, exactly.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
And
Like I think it's literally like the first boss.
Yeah, he's like.
Was
the
that
first
General
Nemesis.
Tao or something like
Yes.
Yeah, it
Okay,
sounds
yeah.
right.
He just like kicks the tree down and then
that? Hmm.
hurls it and then jumps on it. And
Yeah.
That's it.
Whee!
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyway, back to the armor.
I think there's some significant perks to this one beyond what you already have. I'm just saying, like, there's a trade-off, but it's there for you.
I will unequip my armor and unattune to it. Oh, it already did it. Sweet. And I will put on hope
Okay.
and attune to it.
Let's mute this before I do something dumb.
It is attuned. I'm assuming this takes process because it takes like an hour to attune. Does it
It
take
does,
does it take an
yes.
hour to deattune?
I think so. Or I think it could be done. I think at the same time. I can't quite remember the rules.
Okay.
But we'll say if you're attuning to something else, whatever you're no longer wanting attunement to would be done during that same time. We'll say that.
You're just there with both armors. You're like,
Yeah.
Literally weighing them.
Yeah.
the Larry David face.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, that's the same way.
Larry, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just chilling. And that was the only thing in the coffiny thing, right? Was that armor?
Sarcophagus, yes.
Sarcophagus, yeah. Is that coffiny thing?
That's fair. I mean, there was a bunch of sand too, but yes, just the armor.
I'm extra stealthy now. Because I get advantage now.
Hmm.
Because I don't have anything imposing disadvantage anymore.
This is why I read them down.
Hmm?
Passwords.
What?
Passwords.
Oh,
It just randomly logs me out of crap, and then I don't remember what they are, and it annoys the shit out of me. And then I have to reset it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't remember that I reset it.
Fair.
It just logged me out of everything,
oh,
and I have to go back and log into everything. It's super fun.
that's not good.
All right.
Well-
I don't really have anything to do until everyone gets here. So
Are they getting here today? Now?
So from your long rest, it would be the next day.
I'm gonna sharpen my hammer.
Sharpen your
Yeah.
hand.
It just kind of like sends some vibes to Ashara, making sure she's okay. Like, you know, they didn't try to hurt you or
can you
anything.
tell
right?
if she's getting closer.
No, probably not.
She thinks back to you. I'm still with you.
I know,
You're
but they
wondering-
don't know that. Like your little form.
Oh, that's just a spiritual manifestation. I'm still here.
I would feel it if they like dispersed it, right? Like they hit it and it ceased to exist.
You're asking Ashar or me?
You
Okay. Honestly, no.
really?
After a certain point, it's just off on its own.
Yeah, there's like a range for
Yeah,
familiars.
I think it's a mile. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Can she tell us anything about what's going on, or give us insight into?
She's not with them really. Not really, really.
Oh, she went with the one person.
The little Fae thing is with them, but like she's with me always.
Oh, but so she doesn't have any connection to that form anymore.
The pseudo dragon? No, she will. I mean,
Right.
It's kind of like it's like a puppeteer, right? The puppeteer is always the puppeteer, and then whatever puppet they pick up,
Yes, but when you're not using a puppet, it's limp and dead.
exactly.
So they just have a limp, dead body with them.
No, I mean it's still doing its pseudo dragon thing.
I don't know. I'm very confused.
It just fell over until I'm flopping out.
No, it's just of its own mind right now. Like it's just like a
They
just
reached
like a
that
little
point
pseudo
of like
dragon.
the spell. It's just no warning at all.
Just the Matrix. It's not like
Yeah.
this.
They like don't even show up because they think that they killed her. They're like, oh, we can't
crap.
go now.
We killed the
So-
dragon. Yeah.
So is it like possessing the pseudo dragon? So now like the real character comes back out?
Just don't hurt yourself, okay?
Well, so what's keeping it to stay with him instead of just flying away?
Nothing. The cage that they put it in.
Is it in a cage?
I don't know.
How do you not know that? I'm so confused why no one knows these things.
I can only talk to it when it's within a certain range, and then
So for all we knew, it ran away.
it's like a Bluetooth device. It pairs when in range.
So for all we knew, it ran away, and they're gonna come in really hot and pissed off.
Or, tenuous, like we fucking lost your dragon. I'm really sorry.
Sorry.
This should
I
go
don't know.
great.
Whoops.
I wasn't gonna ask one of you guys to give something up of value. You wouldn't have.
Oh, we should have used this as an opportunity to sneak in when all the important people are out.
What?
All the important people?
No, we have
Most
to.
of the
We have to
important
I
broker.
mean, one of the
peace
important
here.
people?
They probably brought people.
I mean, one of the important people?
Listen,
Like, we are important. This operation.
I have a feeling
Okay, that
they're-
kind of language is not helpful.
I mean, they're kind of like your, I feel like the Tlincalli and the Giants are kind of like the nice troops, and then everybody else is just kind of like the meat shield.
are the Tlincalli to what's his name, like kobolds are to orcs?
I don't even know what that means.
Tlincalli are to the genie probably what goblins are to orcs,
Mm.
and then like the humans are what kobolds would be to the goblins and orcs. It's like a 3-tier system.
I thought
Really
kobolds
know
were
what
below
that
goblins.
means. Okay.
Huh?
They're not right.
It's our headcanon, it's fine.
The Shara saying that.
No,
Very good.
I don't think so either. I don't even know what's happening right now. I think they're gonna hurt themselves. Do you think that we cramped their brains? We had
It
them
was too
do
much.
too much. Yeah.
Okay, so you're just real arrogant right now.
You don't hear me. I'm talking to her in my head.
I can see the look on the face.
That's
Fair.
probably
That's
yeah.
probably true.
I'm stretching in my new armor.
Like, surprisingly.
I'm gonna try stealth. It's 22, so.
You're all just kind of hanging out at the Sun Temple. Granted, it's mostly nighttime while you guys are up and awake, since you've had to, do that. And all just kind of chatting around, and all of a sudden, Vidir's just gone.
Oh no, did he get eaten by a worm? This isn't good. Where did he go? Oh no.
Are we actually watching out for worms, or are they just gonna sneak up and eat us?
Well, we did a watch this morning. Last night, morning, during the day. We can't really see in the dark. I mean, I assume it's pretty dark, right?
Yeah.
So we've got our dark vision if you have that, and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna be seeing any plumes.
That's true. If you wanted to use light, you have the means of obviously producing it. Also,
Yep.
a new additional use to that too. But
I sneak up behind Ren,
Mm-hmm.
and I cast light.
light orb just manifests.
Ow! Oh!
Hey.
Oi!
Look what I can do.
Ah! It's so bright. It's put away. Put it away.
Okay,
At
fine.
least my drift globes are subtle. It's like a dimmer. I can, you know. How? Did you learn to harness the power of the sun?
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Sun god. That makes sense.
Wait, what? Oh, right. Yep.
Yeah.
Neat.
That's cool. Good for you. Please
Why are
don't
you-
blind me.
Why are you judging me for my life choices?
I'm not judging you for your life choices. I'm judging you for blinding me, dude. I can't see shit now. It's so dark.
I mean, you couldn't really see much before.
I have dark vision now.
I mean,
So are
you
you the
can't
person
really
that
see
turned
much
on night
before.
vision and then turned the lights on?
He is. He just did that to me. It was
Yep.
rude.
And it's bright light.
Rude.
I can cast light too.
Don't even have to cast a spell, just bam. Although, actually, no, you can cast light. That's
Yeah.
right. Forgot, yeah.
It's just
But it's cold as opposed to warm.
Yeah, right, yeah.
It can be whatever color I want it to be.
could even be purple.
So yeah,
It's
Could be brown.
chartreuse, which is the favorite color of every old person ever.
It could be purple, it could be purple, it could be anything you like.
What?
it's a liquor.
Oh, I was like, chartreuse is a color.
There's a liquor called chartreuse. And that's
Yeah.
where the name of the color
Is
comes
it
from.
weirdly green?
It is.
Okay. All right, so we literally just gonna like roleplay BSing for 2 days.
I mean, we don't have to.
I'm just asking. I don't know what the plan is. Did we? Out of character, did we decide? Are we still doing what we did at the? So we're doing at the end of people on one side or the other, or are we doing 2 and 2? And
Two
you're
and two.
oh, so which side am I on?
My side.
That
This
why?
table literally divided in half.
That means I
What
have
side
to,
do you think we're on?
that means I have to help
If
defend
you-
the Tlincalli.
You have
Yes.
to
In this-
argue.
Huh?
You have to argue.
Or you
It's
could
not-
just
not-
sit there quietly.
I love that. You have to argue. He's like, all right, well, let's get into this.
When I'm arguing for the.
Ah.
Usually I'm
fair.
always arguing where I kind of want to be on the like.
Neither one of us would be a good arguer for the Tlincalli.
Yeah.
I already argued with her because she wouldn't let me loot it.
Did you not do Discord? Because Tony gave us info.
No, I know, but I don't
Oh.
remember. I was pulling up a minute ago.
Okay.
Okay, y'all do your thing. I'm gonna.
So as the day draws
I'll
on,
see it.
or the evening draws on, and dawn comes in. Along the horizon, along the western horizon,
Oh, this is only the 3 of us. I thought it was everyone.
you see a detachment of the herd
Mm-hmm.
coming down the cliff, down the dune rather. You see 10 of the
Oh, yes,
ring
it's
wards,
just
Minotaurs, elite warriors of the Savage tribe, along with Solomon and a big man Andre himself.
Do I spot them?
You do, yes.
Rin just starts
They
jumping and waving.
Yeah, they make no sort of effort to try and be stealthy or anything. They come down almost as a show of force. But when they don't see any Tlincalli around, they kind of just, take a more relaxed approach and then come up. As Andre walks up, oh, see, we've beaten our...
Advantage of first arrival.
I mean, technically,
point.
we told them we're not meeting. They don't want to meet here because of the ghosts. They want to meet a little ways away, but we figured it'd probably be best to meet you here first.
That was smart. Ghost, though.
Oh, we fought it. It's gone now.
Sorry.
You found ghosts?
Kind of, yeah.
Just the one.
Just the one, really. Yeah. It's more of like a guardian of the temple kind of thing, but.
No luck catching them ghosts then.
Except for just one ghost.
I think it was really just the one.
I thought it was just superstition.
Well, apparently you have to read God language to let him out, but yeah.
Why don't there seem so much a ghost more to just like a guardian?
Yeah.
Oh,
So like ghosts, they can like
Was
call
it
an area and they're like, whoa.
Guardian of a hidden
Yeah, but
temple.
if you're sensitive to that kind of thing, know.
chosen spirit to protect.
I missed it.
It was a guardian of a hidden temple.
Between that and his, I was just
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give you both advantage because those were both great. I missed what you had said, unfortunately. But they were both hilarious. So we'll get advantage, inspiration for tonight.
All right.
This looks like a little... Oh, I thought it looked like a pop right now. So never mind.
That would be
It would
ridiculous.
be cute. I would have liked that.
So as Andre kind of gets there, so it should be here later today.
Yeah, within the day at least.
Well, that's assuming they know how to tell time.
I
Right.
think they do, given they set the date.
They could have just been using words. They don't know.
Not really, because we were speaking the same language in his head. So,
You have mandibles?
huh?
In your head.
Yeah, like you know how I talk to you and I mind link with him, like in your head. You know how I can just do this.
Right, but do you have mandibles in your head?
No,
Mandibles.
no, we just speak the same language in my head, regardless. It's like a shared understanding. It's not so much language
Oh.
per se. Yeah,
That's useful.
it is.
Hmm.
That way, you know, I can hopefully, you know, make sure that the translators are actually translating
Hmm.
what's being said.
Um, that's something to talk about.
they said the commander can speak common.
Okay.
We'll see, but that's at least what he said.
Good. I'm ready to sleep. We've been traveling mostly through the night and partially through the day. It's been a long travel. We made good time though.
Mm-hmm.
You did. Yeah. This is all. I mean, it's all cleared out here. So if you just want to have a wherever.
And the shadow over there, I think, sounds good. Walks
Bye,
over.
Andre.
A big smile just keeps on going on. You see, he's carrying his big maul with him, and you see each one of the ring wardens. They are wearing an actual breastplate and shield, and they have halberd and shield. It's kind of almost like an honor guard kind of situation. Solomon, however, is dressed a little differently. He has just a shield, but he also has a battle axe with him, which, you know, not terribly dissimilar from local kind of minotaur weaponry and attire. But he continues walking along.
And how many are with him outside of Solomon?
10 of the ring wardens.
I mind link with Solomon and I just go, "Hi, Solomon.
Hi, good to see you again.
Good to see you too. I didn't expect to see you out here. Do you normally travel with Andre?"
Not always, no, but he asked for me to come out here, just in case. I don't often get out of my forge, but it's nice to be needed.
Sounds good. Well, if you ever at any point have something to say, just give me a little signal and I can mind link with you and
Okay,
interpret.
I should be fine. I'm just here to make sure that everything goes okay, and if it doesn't, that an extra hand in the fight.
Well, let's hope fighting isn't on the table.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get to bed.
Yeah, get some shut eye.
He's kind of exchanges of nods basically between the two of them before Solomon walks away too.
As he's walking away, I'll say, "What was her name?
Avelina.
Yeah. Did you ask Evelyn on a date yet?"
No.
Okay.
It's I had to go almost immediately, but we did talk though. It was nice.
Good.
Took a little while on my end, but
Sure.
it went okay.
Happy for you, friend.
Hmm?
Happy for you, friend.
Sound like a proud grandma.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, so proud of you.
So, as the detachment kind of sets up this like small kind of campground. Mostly just takes out like kind of sleeping bags, sacks effectively, and just toss them down and bed in. So, for the next part, watch will need to be rolled as the sun has risen, and it's about time for you to get some rest. As you know, you still have the day for the Tlincalli to potentially arrive, but you also need to sleep as you've been up all night.
Did their group not take over watch, or do we have to have our own watch?
They did not. They wanted to get some rest as they'd been traveling all night.
I feel like they probably pushed themselves a bit hard to get
Now
here.
we're watching for them and us.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's like the same space though.
I'm just saying.
This is a Wendy's.
Huh?
Damn,
Who's
this is a
going
Wendy's.
first?
Got
You
it.
did, yes.
It's a 17 plus, I don't know, a lot. Uh,
I don't know. A lot.
perception 4, so 21.
Okay, so +4 is not a lot, but it is a good roll though. So keeping an eye out, seeing if there may be any Tlincalli on the eastern horizon, in particular. You head up to the top of the temple as it's the best vantage point to kind of keep an eye out in pretty much every direction. Looking about, kind of keep an eye, but you know it is hot up here, but they don't really see much sign of anything. You see some birds off in the distance, but no Tlincalli come up.
Sounds good.
As the tiredness kicks in, though,
Yeah.
and you feel ready for rest, your watch goes on uneventful.
All right. Well, it's been a couple hours. It's your turn. And who did I kick?
I'll go next with what's his name? The other Minotaur that came with us. That I always forget his name.
Samuel?
Yes.
Okay.
Samuel. I keep wanting to call him Solomon.
Yeah, I shouldn't have picked Samuel and Solomon. That's on me. They're
Yep.
brothers. They actually weren't, but their colorings actually would lend themselves to be brothers. Maybe they're cousins.
He wants to roll.
Okay.
I got a 1.
Okay. That's cocked. It's between two bad numbers, too. So, you know what? That dice rolled terrible for me earlier, so let's do a different one. Much better.
Sorry. I hope that was loud.
Oh, no, you're
Okay.
good. So, as he's kind of keeping an eye out, he glances over at you. Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Practicing my quick looks.
Yeah, it didn't work too well for you last time.
Yeah, there's sand. There's some shrubs.
Yep.
Sand.
Yep.
Shrubs haven't moved though, so that's good.
It's true. Are you? I didn't mean just from the quick looks.
I mean, it's gonna be a lot to try to broker peace between the two of us groups. So that's a lot.
Yeah.
I don't really want to come to fight, but it's just, there's a lot riding on it.
Yeah, there is. Plus, if there is some sort of invading force inside the mountains, taking the Tlincalli off the board alone would be great.
Yeah, for sure.
But actually having peace in the car too, that's...
Can you imagine a trade route with Inictal?
It would change the tribe.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have to fight so hard for food.
Yeah. And who knows what might happen to the ring?
We would keep it for sure.
No, I mean like going forward, like what kind of improvements would be made in the ring.
Oh, we could actually delve further into it.
See if there's anything else in there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a whole new world.
Maybe anyway. We'll see.
A whole
Yeah.
new world.
I
I'm
was
not
about to say-
seeing too much activity. I thought I saw some sand spouts, but it went away. So
Yeah. I mean, it's not even really a big worry. I don't even think one of the worms would come near this anyway. I know it's sunken, but there's got to be a lot of foundation underneath. It'd be hard for him to get through.
that's what I would think too.
Yeah. Just trying to keep, stressing about that too much.
No, sandworms are always a problem. Always been a problem. Hopefully, it won't always be.
Hopefully not. I mean, we at least learned something. So even if this does go south, we know a little bit
Yeah.
from watching them.
Still don't understand what they did. I mean, Dorgiran mentioned that they laid down or something, but
I mean, if you think about it, like it's got to be like vibrations, right? Because they don't really have eyes.
yeah,
So if there was a herd of cattle there, then it draws the attention of it. They lay low away from it. It eats those, and then you're good. And it seems like it'd be satiated for a while. At least that's my guess on what he explained.
yeah, working theory. Yeah.
But
That's
hopefully we
something.
can learn. Yeah, hopefully we can learn more.
Yeah.
How about you? How are you holding up?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing. Not freaked out by all.
I mean, well, yeah, but I'm more so concerned about the thing to come ahead. I mean, negotiations with the Tlincalli are going to be tense, I'm sure, but I'm more worried about that mountain than anything.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot more stressful coming up to it, but whenever you get to that moment, it just, I don't know, you just kind of get like you just turn on and you get into action.
Yeah.
We've gone through a couple different delves now, and it's intimidating at first. It's intimidating getting there, but once you get there, it just focus on the next goal.
I can't imagine that. I mean, you're out in the wilds. You're going about trying to make sure that you're okay. You avoid fights. You do them when you have to, but you don't try and get in them. You guys are going into one.
Yeah, at least one. I mean, we'll try to keep it minimal, have as few as possible, but there's definitely gonna be one, and it's gonna be a doozy.
Yeah.
But just gotta prepare. Anything can happen.
Yeah. Well, just good on you guys. That's all I'm saying.
I think you'd do fine if you had to.
Maybe. That's new armor certainly helps.
It's really light.
It's really shiny too.
I know. I'm not.
Like especially in the sun.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get used to it. It's different. It's different for sure.
It is a different look on you.
But like, there's no like. It's really light.
Yeah, you're moving like it's not even on you.
It's pretty cool.
If I take a hit on it,
You want to take a hit?
Yeah.
Go for it.
just want to see. Kind of. There's no scratch.
Yeah. I was trying to make it all dirty last time, but it just doesn't. It just goes right off.
Huh.
Just like it's like it's allergic. Allergic.
Mm.
Allergic. It's like it's allergic to getting dirty or scratching.
Mm.
It's not bad. I do feel a little bit like a little stronger too.
I say it actually looks a little more like dense. Not like in the head, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I feel it. It's interesting. But yeah, hopefully it does okay. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, probably a good idea for a nap.
Who's up next?
Yeah, who's up next?
I can go next, I guess. I would like to go next with Grimira, though.
Okay.
You pick me up.
I poke you up.
Okay. Objection, leading the witness.
I could have lighted you again.
That would be so mean. Did you hear a bong earlier? It's just like a gong.
A
Ooh, the
bong?
fat bong.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen any of those around.
You don't see that. You hear them with like
Oh,
dong.
gong.
It's definitely not 420.
Anywho.
No, didn't.
Question.
Hmm?
Does D&D Beyond already take into account Jack of all trades in the modifier bonus
Yes.
thing? It does.
So what
Okay.
happens is that your icons next to the skills change.
Okay, but then the number also changes?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
That is important for me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, good luck with the bongs. Hopefully they don't come out and get you.
Oh boy. Hi.
She's still asleep. She wasn't told to wake up.
Oh, okay.
You just walk over to sleeping. Ah!
Hey, come here.
Hmm.
It's time for watch.
Okay.
Okay.
Kind of gets up.
I scritched the badger on the head.
Yeah,
Just
okay.
like, good morning.
Yep, you too, Tack. Come on. And just trots along as he gets up. All right, we're going up there.
Okay.
Heads to the top of the temple. Plops down.
It's a pretty good view from up here.
Yeah, it really is. Well, high spot. The high
Yeah.
ground. I heard that once. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Cookie. Nope.
This is why we have help.
Total of 20.
Cool. Cool.
So she's looking around. She notices you just kind of like looking at Tack, giving him pets and stuff. You know we're supposed to be maintaining watch.
I'm really bad at it though.
It's all right. Tack's pretty cute too.
He is, yeah. And company, so
Hmm.
there's that, I guess.
Do you want to know what his name is?
Huh?
You want to know what his name is?
Yeah.
Teefers and Claws. Tack.
That's so witty. And you do have little teethers and claws, don't you?
And then you see him like almost stretch them out. And you're like,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, you
Yes.
do, little damage dealer.
And comparatively, I mean, he's like the size of like a mastiff.
Mhm.
So when he stretches out his claws, you're like, they could get you.
You're a good friend to have, Tack.
He really is. Good little boy.
Where'd you get him from? Are they native to the desert?
Well, they kind of roam about, but yeah, I found him inside the ring.
Very cool.
Yeah, he's a cave badger.
Oh, neat. So there's a cave in the ring?
Oh yeah, there's a whole like labyrinth in there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever go like exploring or spelunking or anything?
Sometimes, yeah, but it's dangerous. There's a lot of stuff left behind, traps and
I'm
other kind of
sure.
monsters and stuff. So we really only stick kind of like to the outer areas.
That's fair. What do you think it was left behind from?
Yeah. No idea. The way everything's made. I mean, I'm not a stone worker or anything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen anything like the architecture that's in there.
Neato. Maybe one day I can take a look if so permitted. I'm sure it's like sacred or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it's probably fine. It's just it's to be sanctioned.
Oh, sure. I mean,
You're
you
a friend
just
of
don't want people dying on your watch,
Yeah.
or things. So
Exactly.
makes sense.
But yeah, you're a friend of the.
Let someone
Tribe,
know to
don't.
check for you or whatever. Well, that's cool. It's good to have friends.
It is. Yours are interesting.
We're definitely an eclectic group,
Yeah.
but I like it that way.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah, too much of the same thing could be boring. It could just be bad for you, like you gotta broaden your horizons sometimes.
Yeah. Some weird stuff happened the past couple days.
Definitely. It does seem like, I don't know, and maybe the herd, it's not the same because you guys haven't been traversing different parts of the world right now, but it does feel like does it feel like something's building up to you? in the herd at all?
I don't know. I mean, I stick to the animals. I don't worry about that kind of stuff.
Sometimes they know more than we do.
That's true. Tack, what do you think? Something building up? He's kind of like, I don't know what that was. So
Building up a hunger, aren't you, bud?
and then you see him like, okay, yeah, that's definitely true.
Give him a little biscuit.
Yeah. You see her pull out some jerky for him too. But yeah, it was kind of some weird stuff happening. Like, I don't know, Rainier just seems off.
He's a tough cookie to crack, but I feel like I don't know, there's something about him. I feel like there's this big tough exterior, you know, like don't let people too close, but I don't know, just get the feeling that that's because he's been hurt somehow.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
Carries it with him.
He does, yeah. And, you know, I just hope that maybe being around us can ease some of that a little bit.
Yeah, be good. He seems pretty focused though too, and I think that's good to
Laser
have.
focused, yeah. I'm really trying to steer us away from the hag for now, because I just feel like, I mean, Genie's a pretty big deal, but like, hags, I don't even know enough about them, and the one that we went up against sounds like this hag that he's going after is way stronger, and I just don't know if we're up for it yet. You know, I worry about that.
Yeah. Well, I feel like if you can take on a genie, you can take on a hag, but it sounds like she's something different, so.
Maybe. I mean, I don't really know much about her. He's kind of cagey.
Quick cat-like reflexes, dodging questions.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's a little hard to pin down.
Yeah.
But I hope one day maybe he'll open up to us a little bit. And maybe then we can come up with an actual plan to well-informed decision-making. My goal, pretty much, always.
Well, don't mean to ask this in this more direct manner, but I can't think of a better way to ask. What's your deal?
I like direct. It's refreshing. You mean like where I came from, what my goals are, or like what do you
Sure.
think? Well,
Makes you tick. Just kidding.
Well, I grew up in Wilderfront, and I've always had the ability to do magic, and I think that kind of scared my parents a bit, so they kind of left me very young, and I was taken in by some very kind people, and you know, they taught me the real ways of the world and how, you know, you gotta kind of scrimp for what you need, and no one's just gonna give you anything. Most people are kind of dicks.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know, but even in that place in the world, I didn't quite fit, and you know, I have a Shara. She's always been my best friend, and so we just kind of decided it was time to strike out on our own, see if we could find our own place. And I'd like to find her, you know, some way to be her best self again, you know? Like, she seems a little diminished now, and I'd like to give her some of that back just because of everything she's given me. And she's just a kind soul, and I feel like she deserves it. Otherwise, just kind of trying to be the best person I can be and just kind of do what feels right in the moment, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. But you're an example of found family for sure.
We are a family, I guess, in a weird way.
Well, I think there hasn't really been too much going on. I saw some sand plumes down south. They looked like they were moving north, but they stopped, so I think we're fine.
Okay, maybe they went to sleep.
Yeah. Good.
Well, I guess we should wake Dorgirin up for the last leg.
Yeah, sounds right. Also, that hammer thing with him.
What is up with that?
Yeah.
She's like full on swung him the other direction.
Yeah, if anybody had been over there, that would have just
knocked him right out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little hazardous to say the least, but weird. Like, I mean, light is light, right? I mean, they can't be mortal enemies.
Right.
celestial gods. So weird. Anywho,
Hmm.
maybe he'll open up someday too.
Hmm.
Maybe Vidir will too. I don't know. He seems cagey, shifty, that one.
Yeah. Did he tell you what happened? It's not my place. Just ask your friends.
About why they left?
About his sword.
I think I know things, but not because he's told me. And I hope that maybe our found family can heal some of that as well.
It'd be good. He's very different from what he was.
Really?
Something changed him a while ago, but he's different. So I'm saying too much. I need to go to bed.
I'll do what I can.
You want to wake him or should I?
I can wake him up.
That's probably best.
I just like kind of walk up behind him and I start scritching behind it.
Before she even touches me.
I should
Danger sense.
You want back scratch?
Oh, I'm okay.
Okay. Fine.
Scratch off.
Well, this time somebody should wake up with a flying elbow.
All right. Have a good watch.
People's elbow.
The herd's elbow.
There you go.
So yeah, I'm gonna pick up my maul
Hmm.
and go out to a spot that's kind of like raised up so I can see around.
Do you want to do the top of the Sun Temple too?
Sure. Yes. Can I take my maul up there?
Yeah, sure.
It's not gonna knock you off the temple. It's like a magnet. He just.
Just gets yanked right off.
Just maybe no divining today.
It's like in the middle of the day, right?
It is, yes.
Does it work like a magnet? So if you go like goes to divine, it just goes up now.
Sure. Okay. I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna just sit up there. And I got my maul out. I'm gonna take like a couple of those moonstone gems that I got. I'm just kind of like hold on to them.
Okay.
And like they react to the hammer,
Hmm.
or the hammer reacts to them.
They have the same kind of like sparkling effect. Not like the magnetism that you experienced in the other items where you just felt a pull to them, but more like a similar resonance.
Yeah. So not like the ore that's used to refine the hammer,
Correct.
but like little gems that can add on to it.
You see the gems that are actually like within the hammer already, or at least the yeah, they were on the sides of it. They actually kind of sparkle with the same kind of sparkle. Like they actually like sparkle when they become close to one another.
Okay.
But go ahead and make a perception check.
15.
15. Okay. So, keeping an eye out. Similarly, largely uneventful watch as you look around the horizon to the south. Not much going on, at least for the majority of your watch. Nearing the end of it, you begin to see what looks like almost like sand getting kicked up in the distance to the east.
Like plumes of sand, like a worm.
Nope.
Okay.
More like a very localized cloud. And as that sand begins to kind of get brought about in more apparent fashion, you see 8 Tlincalli cross over the most recent dune. One of them much larger than the others. And you see that that one is about the size of, let's see how best to describe it. Its body is about probably a good 15 by 15. Whereas the other ones were, topping out at like maybe 8 by 8.
call out to the others. Oh, I see him. There's 8 of them.
As you kind of call out and begin walking down, you see them stop just at the edge of what would be that last dune, which is a good probably probably good 150 feet away from where the Sun Temple is. And I'll just kind of hold their position with the one largest one dead center up front. You calling that out, you hear some commotion from the bottom as you begin hearing the Minotaur, your fellow brethren, the ring wardens all kind of get up, and Andre comes to. Okay. Are we ready? See all the ring wardens kind of give a nod of acknowledgement. Everyone else wakes up. Everyone's at completed your long rest. And it's about 4 in the afternoon at this point.
I'll go up to Andre. So, what we were thinking is maybe, like, Dorgirin and I represent our side, and then Rin and Rainier represent their side. Obviously, they're going to offer them the same thing. If you want to, if we say anything wrong, or we don't have it right, obviously pipe in, please. But do you have a list of the hard things that we need?
I do.
Okay.
What's the return of everyone that was taken?
They still have them. If there are any Minotaur in their capture right now, absolutely.
Am I here for this?
My only thing, I don't know, did you come up to this?
I mean, I'd have stuck with you guys as we were waiting, so if you're talking by me, that's fine. It only helps me.
Yeah.
Helpful for the whole.
This is I hate, I mean, playing devil's advocate seems to work sometimes, but let's say this, right? They are their own entity. And right now, that entity is under the control of a much larger entity. I have a feeling that even though I hate to say it, but those brethren may not be theirs to release. Because it sounds like they're kind of like slaves to the genie. And I mean, they are a force to be reckoned with. We've even just seen something that it made. Like it tangibly made and sent off. It had such power to destroy the main water source for Inictau, so I can understand why they would pledge fealty to it. But it may not be something we're going to get. It's something we could probably push for and have their help with. But I have a feeling that they're not going to be able to return slaves that they don't technically have control over.
Understand.
But
we need our people.
Definitely. I mean, like I said, maybe it's something that maybe we can push for with them. Maybe they can, part of the sign of goodwill from them is to help us maybe take on what's going on in the cave.
Maybe there's like a faction of them that during the altercation they could sneak some of you in and free them, like help you return them. I feel like we're gonna make a big old distraction once this whole fighting thing starts. I'm just saying.
They have names. They're like a hive.
I mean, at least that's as far as she made us to be known. Is they're I don't think their brains are linked, but I think they all kind of work towards a common goal. Like they don't really. There's no sense of self.
Right.
But
So, I mean, if that's how they're structured, they wouldn't be separate factions.
I think what she's meaning is a group, like a subgroup of them, while the thing's happening, they take us in. But I mean, that's something we can definitely discuss. I mean, we're not going to know any of this until we discuss it, but I just wanted some like hard parameters before we go in to talking with them right now.
Well, the release of our people is one of them. Even if it is not in that space. If they have any of us in their desert conclaves, we can free them. Absolutely.
Fair.
Those that are inside the mountain, they need to be freed too. If they can help us with that, that would be acceptable.
Okay.
We need to know how they control the worms,
Definitely.
and they cannot come into our areas, attack our people. Ever. Goes without saying.
Yeah.
So come in at all or only raiding parties?
Come in at all.
That'd be fun.
Well,
Real quick, out of character, do our characters know what the Tlincalli are going for, or we just have to find that out when we talk to them?
Yeah, you don't know yet, man.
Okay.
I mean, well, I mean, the kind of way we split this up, you guys want to go talk to them and get like what they're wanting first and foremost, see how they want introductions done.
yeah, I'm
Uh,
happy to. You want to head over? I feel like you two should probably stay with your herd.
yeah, let's not, especially not have him go into their camp. Just gonna put that.
Love you, bud. You come on strong.
Ooh, good.
Yes, it is a good thing. It is a good thing.
When you've seen those muscles, it's the only way to go.
Yep. And those new bracers, they just pop.
Those are pretty. I mean, handsome. Those are handsome braces.
No, they party.
Okay.
You got a purty mouth.
That's party braces.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rainier and I can go greet them just to start pleasantries, make sure that they're all present and accounted for. They're ready to start the proceedings and stuff. And that way there's a semi-neutral party on both sides. You guys know I have vested interest in peace. And, you know, you can
I'm
at the very least trust what I say.
I'm mostly going along with this to get as many of them out of that cave as possible.
Yeah, I think it would be nice to remove them from the playing field if possible. All right. We want to hop on the broom and head over?
Oh boy. Are you driving?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, as you fly over,
Mhm.
you see not even like a camp so much as just 7 Tlincalli and 1 massive Tlincalli standing more or less just kind of in an area on the sands away from the temple. The larger one kind of approaches you. As you see him walk up, arms crossed, you hear a voice kind of echo out. Are you the ones to be speaking to us?
I'm Rin.
I'm just gonna walk around. Yes, we are the representatives. We are the ones that are starting these talks.
Good. Where is our egg?
Where is my dragon?
You see him kind of look over his shoulder, and you see one of the Tlincalli kind of walk up with the dragon
Is my buddy in here?
curled up.
What's his name?
Unfortunately, they kind of look identical. If you wanted to roll to see if you'd be able to discern that, it is up to you.
Yeah, I will try. What was his name?
They don't have names.
Don't have names.
Yeah, they
don't
don't have names.
Dang it.
That was like a big
All
thing.
right. What would that be? Perception, probably.
Yeah.
Dang it.
-5.
It's not all 7,
Hmm.
9,
You kind of look, you're like, probably, maybe.
maybe.
You're not sure.
You're a bug man. No, it's not in character.
Yeah. They hold out Rin in the one hand and take kind of do the exchange.
Hi, baby.
So,
It's nice to be back, and all of me.
I hope this shows that we keep to our word.
It does.
So, we're here to...
Are you the one that will be speaking for the Tlincalli?
I am the commander.
And we should address you as commander.
You may address me by my name,
Okay.
Ravathrax.
What?
Ravathrax.
Rava Thrax. Like, you know, a metal band's name. It's written in lightning bolts. You can't actually read it. Is it lightning
Okay.
bolts or is it roots? We don't know. I am talking trash on metal.
Taste.
I'm Ravathrax. Sorry, I won't do a taser.
Let him know what did he mean.
The man who what did him in.
All right.
Okay.
So, we want to start by figuring out what your demands are and whether or not, where we go from there. So what are your base demands? Or desires? Not desires, I don't like that term.
On terms.
Yeah.
Why did we let you speak? I'm kidding.
All hostilities against the Tlincalli from the Savage tribe are to be ended immediately. Their
Cease
hunting
hostile-
grounds are our hunting grounds. We may choose where we hunt, without their contestation.
What do you guys hunt?
Anything in the cartoon.
So, but you eat meat and veggies and bugs.
Yes, we find nourishment in the cartoon and we consume it.
So just all the land will be yours.
Yes,
You can't share.
So, why are you here?
the lands can also be the Savage tribes to find whatever they can. But we are free to hunt wherever we wish.
Okay.
Any hostilities against the Tlincalli will be an act of war, and will be met with the aggression of our people.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Any finds within the desert are ours.
What?
Any finds within the desert are ours. The Savage tribe has no claim to them if we find it,
Finders, keepers.
whatever it may be. Once the mountain is cleared, that is our place.
You want to stay in the mountain?
Yes.
Okay.
So everyone just wants to be in this one little corner.
To your corner.
Check one thing.
And if you, what are you bringing to the table in trade? What are you willing to do in order to offset your asks?
We will no longer attack the Savage tribe.
Mm-hmm.
That is all.
That's it.
I mean, but that's what you're asking of them. So that's a one for one.
right.
Why would they agree to that?
They are the ones who proposed this. Do you not represent them as well?
Well, we're gonna help facilitate the conversation. It's like,
It feels like you didn't come here to negotiate. You came here making demands.
They are the ones who ask for this through your people.
But if you're not willing to negotiate, there's no point in having this conversation.
well, don't you also want things, right? You would like to be able to hunt. You would like to be able to care for your young and your eggs in safety without threat of attack, right? Basic
Yes.
entity rights. Yeah, exactly. So, in order to live in peace and prosperity, sometimes there's some give and take. There may be some things that they could offer up to sweeten the pot. Something that I know that you guys can do is you know how to keep the worms at bay. Would you be willing to teach the tribe how to do that? Or maybe,
They are incapable of keeping the worms away.
yes.
No, he's
Oh,
stating-
you're saying you can't teach it. But maybe would you be able to work with the tribe so that like say a hunting party goes out, one of your Tlincalli that can help with the worms goes with them, and they could maybe help escort some trade somewhere else for you, or give you certain land, or that kind of thing.
You propose full cohabitation?
Not cohabitation, but cooperation.
You are going hard into this.
DMZs, DMZs.
We will teach them the ways to keep the sandworms away. But they need to find the means to do it.
That's fair.
They lack the anatomy that we have.
Okay, so it's like they'll have to find an instrument or something to do whatever it is that needs to be done. I'm not prying. I'm
Yes.
not trying to get the secret, but okay.
What's the secret sauce?
Would you be able to inform them on what they would need to make it happen?
Upon agreement of the rest of our terms?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Rest of your
Okay. I feel like we've got some ground to work with. I'd be happy to help facilitate the argument. We'll make introductions as well. And we'll see where this goes. The ask is that this is a civil ground. This is a peaceful meeting. Hopefully everyone will keep tensions to a minimum as much as possible. No yelling, no fighting, no, all of that. It's a safe space. It's a truce for now.
For now.
Okay. Do you have a sign of agreement or like a shake on it type thing?
I will shake the hand of Andre. And if he tries to be dishonest, I will rip it off.
Okay, well, we don't want to do that. No one's going to be dishonest here. Will you shake my hand? Show me you can do it nicely.
And as he goes to shake your hand, his hand just completely, like yours is barely his palm.
Yeah. It's like a baby fist in a
Exactly,
hand. Yeah.
He shakes your like whole arm practically. Lets it go.
Thank you. Then thank you for taking such good care of Ashara.
Thank that one. It was not my responsibility.
Thank you.
That looks, it kind of gives you a nod.
If you name that one, like maybe a middle name, Rin, just say it, just a thought, because I'm kind of,
They do not have names.
I mean, can this one have a name?
If this one is a new commander, yes, it will earn a name.
Well, that's neat. I have so many questions about your culture. You guys are
We do not have the time for your questions.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm saying
Okay,
down the road
so-
sometime. Jeez, I was just being nice. Do you know how to be nice?
Nice is not something we do in the cartoon.
It could be, though. Do you have any interest in trade with Inictal?
Can we begin negotiations?
Yeah, I mean, we can walk and talk, but just curious.
He begins walking, and you see it kind of like has that, scorpion.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Scorpion King situation.
Yeah, just-
Yeah.
What are you looking for in trade?
Other than land. Is there anything else of value they could bring?
No, like in trading. Like in trade, what do you offer to trade and what are you looking to receive in trade?
Oh, like materials?
Yes.
Fixed materials are ideal. We do not have craftsmen.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's something interesting that maybe could play.
And what do you
part in
offer for these fixed materials? Do you have raw materials?
We do.
So you just need people to craft them for you.
Yes, our craftsmen are rudimentary at best.
Who made the spears that you guys use?
Which spears?
The cursed ones.
Sorry, those were not spears.
The
They were
swords.
swords.
Those things. I said the right word.
I do not wish to discuss those matters. Let us begin negotiations. I'm tired of this.
Testy. Do you need to rest? Do you want water? Anything?
Oh.
Sparkling water. Cookie.
It yells out in common. Get this on or get it over with.
I mean, we're walking up. Like,
Oh, she's already.
Oh, she's doing random things.
Just doing great.
I just have a helpless look next to her. Like I
She's already badgering him with questions, I'm sure.
As the Tlincalli walk up with Rin and Rainier, actually in front of them, Savage Tribe begin walking up with you. Andre kind of looks over at both of you guys. Hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, I sure as hell don't.
If you hadn't earned
Amazing.
inspiration, that would have been.
Amazing.
Damn it, why am I always the brain?
Rin will mind link with the one that took care of Ashara and go, he's testy.
These are testy times.
Indeed. Well, let's all just hope for all of us that this goes smoothly.
We are
It
risking
won't.
much in being here.
Yes, well, so are we, kind of. We're stuck in the middle of it, so.
You don't understand.
Yep, that's super valuable information
Well,
that
then
you should
help me
probably
understand.
share with the group.
As Andre turns to you both. Ready?
Yep.
He kind of speaks up. We as the Savage Tribe open negotiations with the Tlincalli. Our representatives are Dorgirin and Vadir. They speak on the tribe's behalf and have our interest in mind and heart.
I mind link with Vidir and I say, sounds like they took quite the risk in coming here, which means they have a vested interest in this. This isn't going to be easy, but them being here at all shows their interest level is high.
Tlincalli commander shouts out. For our representatives, we have the 2 party members. You can hear the disdain in his voice. Rin and Rainier. They represent our interests in voice alone.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, that's
All
what
right.
I did.
I guess we'll approach kinda
Round one.
I guess we can like approach kind of a middle. I guess Andre comes with us, I assume.
Mhm.
And Tlincalli Commander comes with them.
Mhm.
All right. Just out of fairness for both sides, we are very willing to amend the things we may not speak perfectly. Just understand that, like looking between the two of them. We may not speak perfectly. If we do speak out in a way that you think is wrong, please correct us, but please understand it's not out of malice.
Yes.
This
Andre kind of gives you like a reassuring nod. The Tlincalli commander you see crosses his arms in half.
I'm trying to put this as nicely as possible, but probably honesty is best. We've been murdering each other for quite a long time. Both sides. Nobody's really innocent with this. What we're trying to achieve is something I don't think anybody would ever think would be possible. So just please try to be understanding. We're not going to agree on everything, I'm sure. Just please be patient. I understand you guys are probably taking a massive risk by even leaving the cave. And that, we'll talk about that in a minute. But first off, our hard things that we're looking for, just immediately out of the way, is training on the scouts for the Minotaur, the herd, to help ward off the sandworms, or however you guys do it, placate them, ward them off, whatever it is. The next one would be,
The return of all our people.
we understand that it may not be possible to return those in the caves because that's under a different territory, but if you have any Minotaur captives from the herd outside of the cave, please return. That'd be your sign of good faith, that you're committed to this on your side. What we'd be looking for, obviously, no more hostilities between the two groups. I understand there may be fights here or there. People say what people are, creatures say what creatures say. And there may be some heated tensions at some point, but no outright hostilities between one or the other side.
We should probably put forth as an addendum to that some sort of council or something that could be determined should this move forward when altercations arise to prevent war at talks begin.
Look, a bar brawl isn't an act of war.
Exactly. You know, like somebody's drunk, says the wrong thing, they throw some punches, nobody dies. Maybe not worth starting a war over, but, you know, maybe there's some kind of discussion forum that opens up when our altercations happen, you know? So
I
that
can appoint someone for that.
could.
The other 2 items are fine. What else?
I'm reading them and I already know the other side, so it's hard to go at it like not character knowledge versus player knowledge. The no hunting within the savage tribes designated hunting grounds by the Tlincalli. And passage through the Tlincalli lands when moving through to the Kartu. I know we have the ring, but ultimately we do take part in roaming a lot. But I'm sure you have counters to that, and we're willing to hear.
Would you have said that if you didn't know the other side?
Yes,
Okay.
because it's this like the no hunting in the lands like immediately is like a red flag.
So
And-
no sharing of hunting lands.
It's what they're starting with.
Well,
yes.
now read ours to open the discussion, and then from here we'll have.
I think, as we all know, we all pretty much agree on the first 2. No more hostilities. That's pretty much point 1 of why we're here.
And the point of peace talks.
That's what I thought. And returning each other's prisoners. And then obviously teaching to ward off the... We've agreed to teach to ward off the sandworms.
Yeah, they can teach you how, but
They want no borders.
As in like no
Exclusive lands.
no exclusive lands.
Except for each other's homes. They want the mountain.
They want
You
the
get the ring.
everything
Right.
else is.
Of Andre immediately at that.
And I kind of look at him and I go,
I mean, I assume we got the same reaction when you said what you said.
yeah,
Yep.
just discussion will happen after the demand.
Do we
There's
have
always a middle ground.
Sorry, as an aside, is there like a map that we have at all?
Oh, as a matter of fact, there is.
Well, I meant a map of the Kartu Desert,
desert?
not where we are as a battle
As a matter of
map.
fact, there is.
Okay.
Ask the DM and you shall receive certain
Glorious
things.
mappage.
Glorious mappage.
Hold for one moment, please. We'll go ahead and actually put it up as a battle map, though, as well, because that'll be a fun thing to have for the table. Incarnate signed me out. Why would you do that?
How dare they?
Why? All right.
Wow.
You heard me.
No
Is it-
shame.
Can't believe people just do that.
Gosh, it's like declining a credit card. Who does that?
What is happening? I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
No one
It's
knows.
great.
I don't know.
Why?
Is this like a reference to something?
No, it's just being a
Okay.
white.
No, I just wanted to make sure. I was like,
I don't know.
that makes it more like I just need to know if there was something I'm missing or if just this is face value. Just
Face
Just
value.
Okay.
value. Yep. All right, let's
It's just,
go
it
ahead
is hard
and
for me to actually do it
close
right now
and
with my
reopen.
size.
Pull this over here. Go to the battle map. We should be on
There it
there.
goes.
We go.
We good?
Scratcher.
Is that good?
Pull that up. Yep. Yep, looks great. And let out. Car 2 Desert zoomed in as I
Oh.
saw that was a new feature. So
Nice.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
All right, so
newish anyway.
we so
New to
the
me.
the city thingy is
The ring.
the ring. Are we on the round thingy? Is that the
No. the ruins to the southeast of the giant fixture there, which would be the ring.
This?
Yep, those are the ruins that you're currently stationed.
Okay.
Okay.
What is this?
Okay.
That was
Careful with the tapping.
yes.
What? No, there's
Um,
Lexi.
Still,
Well, right,
careful with the
it is touching the
Oh,
TV, unfortunately. Need to probably redo this at some point. But there was mention of a large crater within the desert that they could also potentially meet at, which was declined for the ruins instead.
Right.
As it was,
Is that the crater where we had the fight?
Nope.
Okay.
that was a mud pit. There
Okay.
no distinguishable feature on the desert for that.
Okay. And then is this the cave? The mountain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just for my own brain's sake, that's the ring you're talking about right there. The structure's the ring.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So, do we?
Probably should have shrank that icon because it looks like it's just as big as an Ictal, and it's not.
I mean,
but-
it's smaller.
Well, actually,
it looks like it's just as big as the fort, actually.
I would say the geological structure probably is similar. In terms of the civilization footprint, it is not, but yeah.
The population there.
And this is one massive fort over here.
Right, exactly. I'm like, I probably should.
And here.
Yeah, and the bottom too, but yeah.
I don't know. We're
Um,
really zoomed in. It's fine.
So, pulling out the map, what are primarily the best hunting grounds?
Whoop.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Well, actually,
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I'll flip it back. But
Oh, you're fine.
I want to give everybody the.
so we're talking about negotiations of anything to the left, to the right of Inuk Towel in the desert to the ridge, right?
Ooh, that's Kartu Desert.
So, what are your...
But not this side, right? Or yes, this side.
Out of
All of it.
just like general knowledge of, I don't know, but Vidir probably would. How far does the herd roam in the desert?
They roam. I would say probably as. It could be as far as the northern and southern borders, from the southern highlands to the northern forest. But general hunting grounds are more local to where the ring is.
What about width-wise?
East, west.
So yeah, if you correct, west.
Mhm.
So if you look, the map kind of does have some coloration to it, and the darker ones, the darker kind of curves and lines that's permeate through the map, those are generally the more richer areas that are not strictly sand desert.
Okay.
It is very light intentionally, but that's about it.
There's actually some really good detail there.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
that's
a
good.
very good map. So,
Thank you. I like to think that I learned a thing or two.
A glorious
Turn
map.
both
if you
these
will.
off. Am I still visible? I'm pretty dark. Okay. I was trying to get the glare off the TV, which worked, but now I'm super dark. So.
You're just the man in the shadows.
Yeah.
So being that I'm an outsider and I don't know these things, I'm gonna turn to each of them. I'll start with Rava. Ravathorax.
Ravathrox.
Ravathorax. Sorry.
Ravathorax.
Thorax. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rava abdomen.
Our
What are the Tlincalli's preferred hunting grounds?
Our preferred are up north of the ring, but we would like to go as far south as we can find.
Okay. What are the savage tribes' preferred hunting grounds?
I mean,
It's
pretty much all around.
I mean, we've been absent a little bit. Has anything changed as far as where you guys tend to go recently?
We've been, due to the difficulties with the Tlincalli, hunting more southward. Pickings are slimmer, but there is less conflict.
Is cohabitation
Doing a different voice there.
okay? Is cohabitation off the table for both sides? Shared grounds, no altercations. You all go as you please.
And it kind of looks. I cannot imagine a world where the savage tribe respects our people and our ways.
I think just straight opening the floodgates is only going to lead to altercations because
I
there's
agree.
generations of dislike here.
I agree.
I think for the cohesion of both sides, the open borders, like pure open borders, is something that needs to be worked towards.
As it stands now, we could keep. Obviously, there would be a hard zone around the main structures that you hold dear. So, if we can help retake the cavern, clearing out what is inside, and you can take that. I'm assuming you might want that as your land.
That is their desired home.
Okay.
It is.
Assuming that can be dealt with, if there was a hard border around your land that only, let's say, we'll get to that in a minute. Let's say there's a hard border around your land, right? There's a circle around that cave that the Savage tribe does not go into unless invited, or if trade can be negotiated, a caravan escorted, that kind of thing. And the same would go for the ring. There would be a hard border around the ring that Tlincalli would not go into unless invited or unless escorted with goods.
A hard border around that cavern puts us into giant territory. We can hold the cavern, but we do not own the mountains. That is not a fair trade by any means.
This is just like absolutely no passage
I mean,
around the home bases, essentially.
a respected and understood boundary. Like they, let's say
Basically, we're
you're
just not
mud-
going to walk into each other's homes.
Yeah, you can
Uninvited.
come across each other in the desert, trying to stick to. This is where I'm going. I'm going with this a different way. I'm sorry. That's the primary. Is there is a understood no-go zone unless invited or escorted at the home, right, where you feel the most vulnerable or you should feel the most safe, right? Out in the desert, it is understood that you may come across each other and you can be prepared for that. You can be more anticipating seeing each other where it would be easier to hold back those initial instincts of hunting the savage tribe hunting you, that kind of a thing. But in those safe home spaces, you would not need to fear or even think about the other.
That can be agreed upon.
I understand there's some difficulty with the cavern being that it is in the mountains, but it's just understood that hard border around it unless asked.
And around our current holdings.
Where
What are your current
I-
holdings?
I have to know where their current holdings are too.
yes, I'm assuming you're talking about the mud pits for eggs.
Yes.
That's out to like here-ish.
They're everywhere they're
Everywhere?
to. Yeah.
Oh.
Just oases in general.
So
At
you
that
have
point,
to,
Andre speaks up. Those oases are full of life and good grounds for hunting. That would cut out a massive amount of our food supply.
Is there... Okay, so you said that hunting is sparser in the south, more rich in the north. And do most of the... Would it be possible to, say, split a part of this, essentially, like...
You're just drawing in the sand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like this. So you have more room to run down here, less fertile ground, less room to run up here, but more fertile ground, and plenty of space this way, with lots of oases for your eggs. And then the Minotaur tribe has an Ictal on this side, and also north, and potentially oasis is there.
Point it out. You negotiate for our people to be cut off from all of the northern lands?
yeah.
No,
this is-
not
yeah.
the northern lands. You get a whole, like, it's not it's like I don't, yeah, it's like no, yeah, it's a lot, it's a straight line, not a hook.
But
Sorry.
you're
Yes.
still trapping them into just along the mountain range and ignoring the whole rest of the desert.
I'm not trapping them in.
You-
It's okay,
I'm-
so let me finish. Okay, so this
commanded.
is like designated land, right?
Please say this is all in character.
feel like it would be.
Yeah, it would be.
I feel like you might earn props from him too if you're doing it in character.
Yeah. Just let me finish. Anyway, so
You see the commander like he's enraged and confused about what you've just suggested.
yes. Okay, so we'll start here and we'll see where we're feeling better, warmer, colder, what is fair here. All right. So what we have here is there's more south land this way that you have access to, and a smaller chunk of northern land up here. This land isn't a hard. There's some passage, but the further away from this line you get, the more into the other's territory you get, the more no.
And he
You
points to all the other. You've cut off all of this from us, though. You no longer speak for us.
No. I'm not saying
These
that this is.
negotiations are a joke.
They're not a joke. This is a starting line. Now you
No.
show me here where you want it to be.
He picks up the. Assuming it was a stick, maybe that you were using, kind of do a dividing
Yeah,
line.
yeah. We'll use a stick or a
He
piece
picks
of
up and
rope or
just
something.
hucks it.
Just
Yeah.
okay.
I,
So cohabitation
This
is what you
no,
want.
Could I have everybody make a perception check?
I mean, no, 3. So
Wow.
7, I think.
10. Okay.
7.
23. Durgirin, you feel a strong vibration in the ground just beneath your feet. As you hear as the Tlincalli commander chucks the stick and he pauses for a moment mid-sentence, you see fear enter his eyes.
Worm.
Worm! He begins
To the ruins.
running. Could I have everybody roll initiative?
Okay.
I yell for everybody to the ruins.
So, we'll go ahead and pull up the battle map.
Oh yeah, we're the dumb ones that decided to have a large negotiation on the sand.
Looks like Lee didn't want to come any closer to the ruins.
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
Doop.
Boop-a-doo.
So, I've got minis for everybody, and I'll probably need a hand with placing them. So, Minotaur.
I meant to ask
the elite
earlier.
guard. Elite guard. Solomon.
So,
Okay.
Hey.
This.
are they just already? They just died out of fear, heart attacks. Just, oh, you got some.
I have one giant scorpion, and then I'm using gnomes for the others. They happen to take up a 10 by 10, and if you place them in the center, and the giant scorpion takes up a 15 by 15 if you place it in the center.
How far away would you say these two were?
I would say they're probably actually pretty close to one another, and they're all running at this point for the ruins.
How heavy is he?
The
Ravathrax.
Ravathrax is probably somewhere to the tune of about 400 to 500 pounds.
Would you say 400 or 500?
I would say probably 450. Split difference.
Why couldn't you say
I mean-
400, Tony?
You gotta think though. Like a bear is 1,000 pounds, and they're not
Oh,
even that big.
So then probably even bigger.
I was gonna,
I
Bear
don't
is
know.
1,000
No,
pounds?
please.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's probably the size of
Jeez.
about a grizzly. So yeah, let's say
Uh-huh.
he's closer to. Well, we probably want to move everybody up even farther. Actually, here you can use this. Sorry. Go ahead and put them. We'll say let's move them up another 30 feet.
Oh,
That way. Sorry.
you were actually spot on. According to D&D Wiki, it's 450 pounds.
Is that for the regular one?
That is a regular one. That
So
is
then,
them
yeah,
as a
so
race.
He's probably closer to, I would say,
Like 1,000.
yeah, probably closer to 1,000.
Okay.
That's a bummer. Why you gotta
think
make him
conversely,
so
I'll go too.
big, Tony?
I
Um,
said he was a big.
Tlincalli
boy.
forward 30 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
That's well. So, I realize the map looks a little far, but it'll get closer.
Okay, I was off on grizzly bears. Males get to like a 600. My bad.
As the ground rumbles and the sand begins to shift. Now, this is unfortunately how representation on battle maps work, as it's just a 20 by 20 square. But that worm is probably say it's probably actually closer to like
Oh,
60-foot radius. So a little bigger.
polar bears get up to 1,000 pounds.
Oh no, the camera went dead. Why?
Why?
I
I think I remember the
Sorry.
900-pound one.
Diameter. We're back. Okay. Sorry, it's a 60-foot diameter. It's actually closer. So, as it breaks out of the ground, you see a massive sandworm. Place your miniatures, probably, I would say, in between Andre and the commander.
Where are our... Oh, you get
Over there.
You haven't us.
And let's put up the battle music. Do. Has people rolled initiative?
Yes.
Yep. Excellent.
17.
Alright, so I'm gonna do. We're gonna do Minotaur allies. We're gonna do the Tlincalli. We're gonna do the commander. We're gonna do Andre. All right, so allies. Okay. Okay. Allies are on a 3.
Wish we had a rope because I was like, I would snake it.
The
Of a string.
commander.
I can
Okay.
snake it. You want me to snake him?
No, I was talking about when I was talking about
Commander's on an
Roseanne.
11.
Like
What was
snaked it
this for?
around the ring because the ring is kind of ill placed.
Andre. Moving real fast. He was like,
What'd you get?
sandworm.
17.
He's on a 23.
So, I'm just going to be yelling out, do they have a elemental weakness? Or more like, do they have any weaknesses?
That's unclear.
Yeah, you stab him.
Listen.
A lot. On a 5.
Probably
Yep, tracks it. And the Minotaur.
I'm just
Ring
wondering if
Wardens are
radiant damage is a
on
bad
a
thing,
6. Okay, so we're gonna do a
or if I want to do frost.
Dorgiran.
Frost.
18. Deer.
Devin.
Renier.
17.
And Rin.
22.
Okay, so Andre is up first.
Are Sam and Mira with us? Grimmer?
Yes, they are under the allies, which they are on a 3. So
I'll just have them kind of like, they were hanging back a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. they were, yeah. Okay, so Andre's up first. He is going to take his full turn to dash to the ruins. So that's going to be 80 feet. Well, that count is counted out. Rin.
Ren is going to hop on a Roomba and fly up. And she's going to
Oh, I forgot the sandworm. Probably important.
that is important.
Probably important.
One. Yeah, just the one.
Oh, hang on.
He goes first.
No, he does not.
Oh, okay.
He's going after you.
He's going after me.
Yep.
Okay.
That kind of tracks.
I got a natural 20, but its dex is not good.
Who would have thought? A giant
Uh,
worm, not dexterous.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I am going to say Ravithax, get the Tlincalli to the temple. It's safe there, and I'm going to give him bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit the worm with. I'm going to try to hit it with a ray of frost.
Okay.
Uh, 24. 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's going to have a pretty low DC.
AC?
Yeah, but I meant, yeah, wrong one.
It's not.
Not
Well-
low.
It has a thick hide.
Oh, I was expecting because it's so big you can't miss.
It's big enough that like trying to get through it's probably gonna be tough.
And it's got a lot of hit points, unsurprisingly. So,
12 points of cold damage.
12 points, nice.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah. Everyone's like, guys are nothing. Like nobody ever once considered to actually fight it. It's just a big old pushover.
And then I look at the Tlincalli and I go, go, we'll cover you. And I fly up some more.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know, 40 feet in the air.
Okay. So, as it moves up, it is up next.
Oh, that's only going to go great.
So, let's see here.
I'm
Like, knocking
flying.
people over, like,
No.
all right, you're dead. You're dead.
Just trying to like denote something so we all remember that she's
Um,
flying.
Okay, so I need
Do you want one of the little flying things?
this.
Oh
Yeah. That's
yeah,
A
just do
standy
just a
stand?
small one.
Okay, so that's a 20-foot radius.
One,
See, this is the
2,
problem
3,
with a
4,
very long
5,
breath attack.
6,
I need to figure out how
7,
long
8,
this is gonna
9, 10.
Yeah, that's
So-
it's representative.
What's the
60.
60 feet?
Yeah,
Or what's the width?
60.
60. Oh,
So
okay.
it basically is like it's a 60-foot line,
Oh,
60
you're
feet
so
away
smart,
from it is where
Chris.
it stops. Oh, actually, hang on. Let me borrow a couple of those. Just think that will work.
That's 80 or 40 feet
25.
right there.
25. I mean 40 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me borrow that for just a moment.
There's also here. You have this one if you need.
Yeah, probably would.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll have to start notching that, I guess. Okay. Bonk. Okay, so we've got 5, 10,
Poster?
15, 20,
Is it a
30,
piece of
35, 40, 45, 50,
terrain?
55,
Yeah,
60.
from
Yeah.
like a
And it just
dwarven
seems,
forge thing.
dude. This guy when I went to do the
Sorry.
I did like a D&D thing
Okay.
with work, and this guy made his own
it's
tiles
all
that
good,
had
yeah, that.
magnets stuck to each other, and he could
Well, I'm
rewrite.
flying.
Well, except for like,
Yeah, except for the Minotaur.
except for like man, deer.
Wait, what just happened? Are you murdering everyone?
Well, not murdering per se. Ray,
Murdering.
how far high up did you fly?
50 feet.
50?
Oh, you did 50 now?
I said 50.
Okay, good on
It's
you.
as high as I can go.
Okay, so
And my
140.
lowest, did I? I'm at 50.
I need everybody else, with the exception of all the Minotaur and
So my range is 60.
some of the
so
outer
that's
ones,
still really
to make a Constitution saving throw. See?
fun.
Yep.
Yay!
You know what?
That is a 21.
I take it back.
You did all that.
Yeah, because it's more cinematic if we do something else instead.
It's gonna burst up out of the ground and eat all the Tlincalli.
10, 20, no, sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20. Should be fun. Yeah, okay. So, you're just going to do the same breath attack that way. Whoops.
Just like chess, you haven't taken your pinky
Strike
off
that,
it.
reverse it. Sorry. I know I'm taking up a lot longer than I want to,
You're fine.
Okay.
but
We take long times to decide our
Mm-hmm.
usually dumb decisions.
there we go. We're doing that side instead. So, your 21 persists.
I'm not re-rolling.
Yeah.
That's a good thing I don't have to roll because I rolled a 4, which would have been a 6.
How many hit points do you have?
63.
Oh, you would have lived.
Mostly dead.
Yeah, and then okay, so I need to roll for the Minotaur and the 3 Tlincalli.
No.
Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. That's serious.
Did you just nat one it?
Almost.
Did you already roll earlier?
Can I no? Just roll no.
Oh, I thought you. Sorry, I thought this was a new roll that you had done.
Oh, just roll no.
Okay.
He wants to.
I mean, it's a still.
I mean,
You got the hit points. You're fine.
It's a 10.
Your con is ridiculous.
Okay, so the 5 Minotaur that get hit,
His con is the same as my dex.
they all fail.
My con save is
The
plus
3 Tlincalli. Oh, 2 of them succeed.
They're used to worms.
It's true. Good point. So I need. That's too many dice. Pull this up over here. Where's my dice roller? There's the old D&D dice roller from no. Oh, they got rid of it. No. Okay, then we're going to D&D Beyond. We'll roll it there. Actually, I can roll it in the campaign so you guys can see. I think. And then it's fair. All right, view campaign. Game log. Can't roll it there. Ooh, great encounter. Okay, there's a dice. There is a d6. I think that's the correct number. Let me double check before I roll. 1 less.
Whoa! That was terrifying.
Okay.
I peed a little.
So 54 points of damage to those that failed, and 27 to those that succeed.
27?
Yep.
What kind of damage?
Slashing.
From a breath?
What did it do?
So, as the sandworm kind of rears back a bit and breathes out this incredibly quick exhaled sand, it cuts through your skin as it blasts against you.
Oh, this wouldn't have been like a dex save? It's con.
Correct. Because you're getting hit with this entire wave. It's whether you can physically resist it or not.
And it was 27.
27 for the successes and 54 for the failures.
10 didn't save, did it?
It did not know. So,
Been out of the desert too long. You're getting soft.
Ring Wardens take 54
Ooh,
points of
soft
damage.
about this.
Simply take
Missing almost half of his health. It is almost my health pool.
Is there a reason you guys are so scared of them?
And it then,
Like it's twice. my health
let's see.
pool.
So the same people, I also need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yes.
17.
Okay.
It is 15.
Okay. You are both stunned until the end of your next turn. As it lets out this long and shrieking trill, it shakes you to your very core.
Neither of those saved?
Neither of them saved, no.
You rolled a
Okay.
17.
Yeah.
Well, you got a 17 total, right?
I mean,
You had
I
15.
had
He had
15.
17.
I
Okay,
had
15 and 17, yeah.
I had a 16 plus 1.
Neither one
17.
saves.
Okay.
And then need to roll for them too. I have too many things.
I mean, it's gonna have a CR rating.
They'll save,
We'll
or sorry, they'll
take off
fail.
all of it.
Everybody failed. All right, so everybody within that same area is stunned until the end of their next turn, and it is going to bite one of. Well, hang on, how far away is it? It's going to slam one of the Tlincalli. As it whips its body around, that hits. And okay. The far Tlincalli is killed. You're getting hit with the attack and being slapped with the body of the sandworm itself. One of them is down. And that is it for the sandworm. 3 Aaron. You're up.
Stunned.
Can I have you make a Constitution save?
Another one?
Sorry. Wisdom save throw. My mistake.
Wisdom save.
Yep. I misread it.
This isn't a spell that's targeting me, right?
It is not, no.
18.
18. You are still stunned. Sorry, I misread earlier. It's stunned for 1 minute.
I'm
Jesus.
dead. I'm dying.
I'll say this. It's sand breath. It cannot redo easily. You have to reroll for recharge. So, that is it for its turn entirely. And Dorgarin, you're done. Rainier, wisdom saving throw.
That's a 4.
Okay, you are also still stunned.
Really?
The commander is up. So, after it sees all of them get blasted away, or not blasted away, most of them are still alive.
Oh, did he not get hit?
It did not know.
I thought you were going across.
I was doing the center at first, and then I decided to just do a cone that direction, as not to hit everybody in the party and potentially just TPK. So the commander is going to turn around and yell out in a language you can't understand, actually, because he wouldn't be addressing any of the Minotaur, and he wouldn't yell in Common because the Tlincalli can't speak Common. So as he yells, you see him turn around and begin charging the sandworm.
Did you get to it?
He can do 40 feet. You can reach it. So, as you see him pull out a long sword,
Pull out my gun.
with 2 hands.
Everybody
It's
always
actually it
ruining
for his
my
turn.
damn fireballs. I tell you.
Oh, you can still aim it well.
He does not make an attack. He just simply unsheathes his sword, but then yells out to all of the Tlincalli. That is it for his turn. Vidir, you're up.
What they're doing for the stun, is that a save or a check? To resist, to get out of the stun.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Can he shake me out of it?
I was gonna do the spiritual guidance, but that's for ability checks, not saves. I don't know what the hell I'm
I could have
doing.
rolled inspiration for the con save.
You can.
No, well, for
Would you like
the
to?
original Constitution save.
Oh.
Original breath.
That was for the damage, but
No, I didn't.
I thought about
Oh,
it for the
gotcha.
saving throw, but the save is so high, and I have
I didn't-
a whole
I
+1.
didn't save with an 18, so am I even going to be able to save?
Sandworms are scary. But I gave you allies.
Huh?
I said sandworms are scary, but I gave you allies. So, Vidir. And then Ring Wardens are up next.
Balls.
Who's up right now?
Me.
Okay. And then the ring guard.
Why the hell did you do that?
Yes. I will try to shake Dorgirin out of his stupor.
Okay.
Would that take a whole action?
So he's stunned. Unless you had some ability to break him of that, you don't have the ability to simply shake him out of it.
Okay.
It's not like a punch him and you fix him type thing.
Actually, sorry. Technically, it is. A creature can repeat the saving throw at each time it takes damage, and then at the end of its turns.
Punch him and fix him.
Get out of it. I'm Stu, just a
Melee attack.
yeah.
Okay.
Get out of it.
Get out of
He
it.
is stunned, so you have advantage on the attack.
That was amazing.
Get out of it. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So then, what's your unarmed strike damage?
4.
Okay, perfect. So you take 4 points of unarmed strike damage, and then you can make another wisdom saving throw.
No.
Okay. It's worth a shot.
You have inspiration.
Yeah, but you're getting either a 19 or a 20.
Okay.
If not more than that.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, I think a nat 20 means you automatically succeed.
It doesn't. But
Oh,
Saves.
Jesus Christ.
but the DC is
A number.
if you roll a 20, you will roll nat 20, you'll absolutely pass the DC.
So it's 20 or 19.
What if we have a negative
Wait,
2 to wisdom?
what's your wisdom modifier?
Mine's +1.
Oh, I thought you had a 13. Oh, it's 13, right? Sorry, I was thinking +3 for some reason. Okay, gotcha. So, if you roll a 19 or 20, you will be fine.
So if we have a negative,
So the
we
DC is
can't break
20.
out.
I mean, you could.
You roll a 20,
No, but
and
if
it's
you
not more than -1.
I just for funsies, I'll Hexblades curse the worm.
Okay.
It's a bonus action. That's it.
All right.
All the rest of my spells are actions.
The ring wardens are going to continue running.
Okay.
They saw their commander run. They're going to keep running too.
Is
The allies will as well. Actually, everybody's just going to run up another 30 feet.
okay.
So
Sure.
I feel like it never happened.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, if you're wanting to actually negotiate, this would probably be a good way to earn respect.
An intimidating mess.
Action economy right there.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Except for those 5. Those 5 are stunned. I apologize. That's on
Yeah.
me.
Let's do the
Thank you.
crook.
Wow.
Nope. The Tlincalli. You know what? They're gonna actually throw. I think they have spears.
3, 4, 5. There you go.
They do not have spears. They have javelins. Okay. So, the 4 that were not affected are gonna throw their javelins. That hits. One of them's at disadvantage. Okay, misses. The other 2.
Do you want them to move at all?
Yes, they're going to throw and then run. Oh, actually, wait. No, that'll still miss. Okay, so 2 of them do hit. 4. It's terrible. 7. Better. 7, 12, 19 damage.
I think I kind of inferred the question earlier, but like saving on the breath attack didn't make any difference on the wisdom save and having to do it.
Correct.
That's silly.
Well, it did the breath weapon first, and then it did the trill.
Oh, I thought it was an effect of the breath weapon.
Oh, no.
But wouldn't that have affected everyone on the battlefield, not just the
No,
ones-
it's another area of effect attack.
Oh.
So that's okay. So then they're gonna all move up 30 feet.
That way.
Yep. Only the 4 of them though. The other 2 are still stunned. And then the allies, they also ran up. Okay, so Andre is up. As he turns around and sees what's happening, he's going to yell out, "Head to the temple. It will be our safety. And yours." The kind of commander turns around and gives him a nod. And he is going to... Actually, that'll be it. He'll hold his turn. No, he doesn't have anything that's ranged, so he'll just stay put.
You modified Trill, didn't you?
It's a sandworm.
No, I know. I said you modified Trill.
In what regard?
Each creature within 60 feet. I was just curious.
Oh, I got it wrong. Oh, I thought it was the same area. Okay. Well, yes,
That would TPK the whole group.
that's true. So then, yes, I did.
I'm fair with it. I was just
Oh,
like,
I got it wrong actually. So all right. Okay, Rin, you're up. Sorry, a lot going on. Trying to keep.
no, yeah. Honestly, though, I mean, that would just TP, like, you would never be able to beat it.
Yeah, true. I didn't expect it to roll so high in the initiative order. That was unfortunate. So, Rin.
I'm gonna fly down to within 30 feet of the worm. We'll just use mentalness for that, and I'm going to try to cast Bane on it,
Oh, okay.
which is a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Hope he's not very charismatic.
Would you be surprised if I said it is not? Yeah, that fails.
Okay, so negative D4 on attack rolls and saving throws. So like you roll a D4
Oh,
and you
okay.
subtract that
Yep,
from
gotcha. Okay.
your. And then I'm going to use sorcery points to cast where is Ray of Frost again?
Okay.
As a bonus action. Or
Sure.
try to hit him with it. Natural 20.
Okay. Nice.
26. Does that hit?
Yeah. Not 20 will definitely do it.
8.
Nice.
And 6.
So it's an 8 and a 6 on the dice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 28 points of damage.
Cold
After-
damage.
Yeah.
And he's cursed.
Okay.
Cursed.
Oh, right, yeah.
With where's that one? With Constitution.
Okay.
So you have disadvantage on Constitution saves.
Okay, gotcha. All right. You see the sandworm kind of recoil from the blast. It then takes a deep breath in.
So I'm like way closer to it now, guys.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Said within 30.
I had to be within 30 feet of him, but I can still be flying because I was up 50, so I have to come down 20 and forward some.
There, but in the air.
Yeah, but in the air.
Okay.
And
So
Well, I guess I could have actually counted 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'd be here, but still.
and in the air. Okay.
I would move the rest, but
It's over there.
Well, there's things on it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm in the air, guys.
okay. So, as the sandworm recoils from the shot, you see it then just kind of limp forward and slam down on another one of the Tlincalli
Oh, shnikes. I ain't. Oh, wait.
with its body, and then
it's
picking
turn.
it up in its mouth,
Okay.
retches backwards as the Tlincalli gets swallowed. You see it kind of like crunch, crunch before it's gone.
Bad
the, like cell, like tailing.
Yeah, pretty much. No higher forms though, thankfully.
That we know of.
Yeah, it is then
Wait,
going
did
to
you-
continue sliding forward.
Did you subtract a D4 from that?
I did
Attack,
actually.
okay.
Actually, I didn't technically speaking, but I rolled a 19 on both die attacks.
I feel like
so.
it probably hit, but you know,
Yeah.
he's a big guy.
How far?
For sure.
Every little bit helps.
So minus 10 to its movement speed from Ray of Frost. Right?
Is that how that works?
believe
Yeah.
so.
Let me read it.
So it should be 40 feet towards its next prey.
Yeah, 10 feet until the
So,
start
10.
of my next turn. Mhm.
Keep on sliding up.
It can
Is it
only
just
move 10
ignoring
feet.
the.
It's going to ignore the commander, yeah.
It can only move 10 feet.
Mm-hmm. Speed is reduced by 10 feet. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
By 10.
I
so
was like,
40.
that is strong.
That would be great. No,
And
what
the
I'm going to try
commander,
to do next is,
Is
be
going to
better.
make actually at the it's going to as a reaction, it's going to go ahead and make an attack roll. I mean, there's no way. Wait, you said What saving throw was it? Diminished. It's
Con,
con, right?
Constitution. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then you have your Bane.
Okay. He's gonna sting it.
What does that mean?
No,
The
He's
commander
gonna try to paralyze it.
is gonna try and
Oh,
paralyze.
oh,
this
okay, okay, okay. I was like, wait, the worm's
I
gonna
think-
what?
I think Tony's min-maxing, and I'm not upset.
I got a natural 20.
Heck yeah!
So he definitely hits.
Teamwork.
Yeah. That's gonna be actually a shit ton of damage too. Because it's his sting attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
and
the regular
then-
ones that hurt like hell too.
Yeah.
But he bigger.
And
Remember,
yeah,
he has
and
bardic
yeah, he is.
inspiration too.
Then okay, so then the creature needs to make a con saving throw. Is it a sorry, I know you just said it was a disadvantage?
Disadvantage, yep,
Okay.
because he's cursed.
With Bane.
With Bane,
Right, so then the Bane is the -4 as well.
minus a D4, yeah.
Okay.
You still get to roll for it, but
Right. Okay, so oof. It's a high bonus. That's a disadvantage.
mm-hmm.
It failed.
This is why I
But we need to
kept that
see-
shard.
By how much? Do you want to roll the the Bane?
Sure.
I mean, it is your Bane.
It is my Bane. Sure, I'll roll it.
I was gonna ask, is it you roll for each one, or do you roll?
It's paralyzed.
So it stays where it was at.
It got a 16 for its save, and if it's by 5 or more, the DC 17, so it needed to be a 4 to bring it down to 12. So, as you see the Tlincalli commander just nail his poison stinger into the creature, you see it begin to move and then just freezes. It seizes up and it's just stuck. Okay, so rolling the damage now. That's
Rin just yells, "Nice one!" I was gonna do that next, but it's fine.
Yeah, so the commander yells, we'll say, mid battle, "This is how you beat them."
With
You get
magic.
really lucky.
With magic is how you do it, guys. Just saying.
Okay,
You're
so
welcome.
it's this double. Jesus.
Terrifying.
Jeez. Okay, so 10, 20, 8,
I should have been a bard.
9.
Yeah.
So, wait, 10, 20, 29. So
58.
58, right.
Whoa.
Plus an additional 58, 11, 69. Nice. Plus 5, 74 points of damage.
Woo.
That would have hurt.
It's
Possible
looking a little
for-
hurt now.
It is.
Just
Just a little. It's a little limpy.
As he poisons it and paralyzes it, he's gonna use his legendary action and make another attack roll.
Whoa.
It's still a reaction.
Well, no. It was the reaction was when it was breaking out of melee, and then he's using a legendary action. The commander is to try to do it
Okay.
again
I didn't know they could use them whenever. Or how
at
those
the end
work.
of some other creature's turn.
Yeah.
And I hadn't used it yet, actually, so I have I haven't forgotten and made waste of it. That one actually still hits too. Not a natural 20 though, and he's not gonna sting it again.
I mean, he has inspiration if he wants to reroll.
Huh?
He has inspiration if he wants to reroll.
He does.
Bardic inspiration is just a plus D6.
Right.
Is it? Is that what it is? Well, you can
Yeah,
add a
yeah.
D6 to it if you want.
He's already hit.
Okay.
So then he takes his
It is
long
a
sword.
D6. Yeah.
He'll hit it with the long sword then. Actually, wait, is paralyzed?
Should be advantage, right?
It should be advantage.
Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Whoa!
I forgot. I was like, wait, paralyzed. Isn't that one of the bad ones? And it is.
Tis.
For players. So, I rolled terrible. So it's 11 points of damage, even after the doubling dice. I rolled a 1 and a 2. Okay, so that was it for the sandworm's turn.
Mhm.
Dorgirin.
And Ravathrax, right?
Well, no,
No, that was
Ravathrax
his-
technically hasn't gone yet.
Oh,
Because he used his reaction when the sandworm was breaking away from melee.
word. He's
So,
I think those
Dorgirin,
reactions are pretty
go ahead and make a
intense.
wisdom saving throw at advantage now.
Advantage.
Yes. Actually, you know what? Hang on. I need to look at something. I mean, keep doing what you're doing.
Is it
Wisdom
actually Dorgirin's turn?
Okay.
I thought Ravathrax went after the worm.
19?
19 on the dice or 19 total?
19 total.
You know, I'm just gonna say for the sake of it that you break out of it anyway. I'm gonna say actually both of you do, because the paralyzed creature is not a threat right now, and I'm gonna say its effect of having you scared is no longer in effect. And it's not a scared condition; it's just that you're stunned. But yeah, I'm gonna say that you both break out of it at the top of your turn. So you're up.
It's not Ravathrax's turn?
Nope.
Oh,
He was after me.
I did
Dorgirin,
this
then
wrong.
Rainier, then the commander.
and Rainier, then the commander.
Okay.
Hit him with the ladder.
Oh my god, it's their gearing with the chair.
Going up the top rope.
How close?
Actually, it would have gotten farther up.
Just as it was ready to break.
Yeah.
So what?
So it would have gotten probably
2, 3, 4. Like,
one more up.
okay.
Yeah, that would have been where it got.
So
No, it's just-
I thought we were gonna have the cameras closer because I was anticipating the battle being at the temple, but this just changed everything. So
So it's within 40 feet, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna go up and
25
hit it.
feet.
Run up and I'll hit it. On a rage.
Taking out the ladder.
You have advantage because he's paralyzed?
Does he have advantage on it?
Or if I
Or
hit
auto
it,
crit?
just an
Oh, yeah.
crit.
Oh,
yeah,
it's an auto
advantage.
crit.
It's
if you
advantage
hit
and
it.
an auto crit.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Paralyzed is brutal. If it's actually it's brutal regardless. It's just is it in favor of the party or not? I guess.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
paralyzed? Is it a player
Yeah.
or a
I'm
bad guy?
surprised paralyzed and stunned have different things. They both effectively do the same thing, right?
Well, no, because stunned, like you're basically like stunned and moving about. Paralyzed, you literally can't move at all.
Yeah.
It's one shy away from
Stunned
petrified.
Stunned is mental.
Yeah.
Paralyzed is like a physical.
All I'm saying is if somebody's stunned and someone's paralyzed, I think I'm gonna hit them the same.
So if somebody's stunned, they can still like the move and like normal reactions could still take place.
Might be a disadvantage or something. I'm not sure. Other rolls.
Stunned creatures incapacitated, so no actions or reactions. Can't move and can speak only falteringly, so no
Yeah.
spells either.
Okay,
Mm.
that makes sense.
Automatically sales strength and dex throws, and attacks against them have advantage.
What was the?
Paralyzes that, but worse.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I get it.
24 on
Yeah.
the first attack.
So crit.
Crit.
I will say it's almost not that it's only melee attacks are. You roll max damage?
I did roll max damage.
Wonderful.
So
Wondrous.
it's 12.
Talk about our Kenny stuff today.
12. So 12 doubled is 24. Plus another
Mhm.
5. 31 points of damage.
Okay. I'm just gonna add it in.
And then a second attack.
Okay. Does he get to break?
If I roll a nat 20, do I get double crit?
How does that
No.
quadruple the dice?
No, we're not doing that.
The dice squared.
This was supposed to be a challenging fight. It would.
18 to hit.
18 does hit. Just hits.
I know I like picked it up.
Oh, okay. You guys, you don't look at my monsters.
You make your own monsters.
I do.
It's out there to look up.
I didn't know that you actually could do that. I didn't even share with the community.
Oh no, I looked up frostworm. Actually, I looked up the word trill, and the only thing that had it was frostworm.
Well, right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looked up sandworm though. I take it.
Oh, I tried, but it doesn't exist.
You did what?
A purple.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't
stats
look
are
up anything.
very much the same, but there are some differences.
I was gonna say, yeah, sandworm wasn't one of them because I was trying to look with the breath more than anything. but I will stop,
Thank you. I like having my little elements of
or I'll
surprise.
stop
I
telling you.
suppose. So that is 14. So 21 points damage.
21. Nice. Okay.
21.
Okay. It's looking pretty roughed up. Still a lot of body left to hit, though. So feel free to still get your shots in.
Shoot your shot, man.
All right. Anything else to return?
No. See, this is why I was like unsure of what I wanted for my level up.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
Because there was one of them where I would have been able to make another attack anytime I crit.
Mm-hmm. A feat.
As a bonus.
Yeah.
You didn't know this would
I
happen,
know.
though.
I'm like, true. I was like, how many times am I going to crit? Is that really going to be useful?
Yeah. In the next
This
game.
time it would be.
Yeah.
Paralyzed.
All right. Well, Rainier.
Rainier is a very pissed off cat.
Do it, buddy.
Yeah. You didn't take full damage.
Huh?
You didn't even take the full damage.
No,
Are you gonna stand next to him?
I mean, I get.
Stand next to him.
I'm just gonna run straight up.
And say, yeah, you can do cat things.
So did I already have? I didn't have my weapons out, so I didn't. I guess I'll have to use my bonus action as I run up and pull out my weapons. Seeing her frosty stuff work, I'm gonna do. All right, cool. 7 damage.
7 damage to the worm.
No,
To yourself.
Yeah.
Stop hurting yourself.
I am gonna go up and I'm going to make
Hey,
my.
don't talk about yourself that way.
Oh, I only get to make 2 attacks for the first one because my bonus action was pulling the weapons and. All right, whatever.
It's not like they're gonna auto crit anyway.
Listen, I'm actually more happy that I got Piercer now.
I cannot believe that this, like, you got a natural 20, so it automatically crit, which is great. But then, like, okay, so the poison's applied then for sure. And then, like, it was literally the 4 was either paralysis or not.
I was so
Yeah.
excited. I was like,
All right, 14 plus I think it's 9, so that should hit.
Just
14 plus 9, yes.
Yeah. I'm just making sure of one thing. Okay, so it's plus 9. So as long as it's
At
what,
least-
9 or better on my
Yeah.
dice, and okay, cool. So I'm just gonna roll the 2 main attacks real quick. That's a nat 20. That doesn't matter. It is
Oh,
actually a
excited.
nat
It is,
20.
yeah.
I'm excited, but
well, yeah. neat.
So Piercer does this thing where when I crit, I get an extra damage dice.
cool motive, still murder.
So the 2 red ones are, I forget. Does the right damage get doubled as well?
It does, yes. Anything that is on the attack roll.
You can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage the target takes. So does that mean the extra damage is doubled as well?
I'm not sure about that. Let me double check something real quick. Because I don't think so, because it's not part of the attack roll itself. But I could be wrong.
Because it says when you score a critical hit that deals piercing damage to a creature, you can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage the target takes.
Okay, so it's when determining the extra, right? So then no.
Okay.
That extra one does not get doubled.
Then in that case, the orange dice will be that extra piercing one, so I know not to double it.
Gotcha.
Which one is that? Hold on, I can't.
I forgot because I was thinking it was like it's kind of how like brutal criticals work with barbarians.
Okay.
You know, you just get to roll an extra.
So that's
one.
4.
With some barbarians. I don't know if it's all of them.
So 5, 10, 16, 20 damage. Yes, 20 damage.
Okay.
Some of that's frost, doesn't matter.
Nope.
Okay. And then the second attack, as I can't see. Okay. 3. So 12, 6, 18, 24, 27 damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to action surge.
Okay. Nice.
I said I was
First time.
pissed.
Hell yeah.
Wait, hold on. That's not a bonus action, is it?
No. It's just you get to do it.
I just do it. Okay. So now I get all 3 attacks, right? Because I get my bonus action back?
No, you don't get your bonus action back. It's an extra attack action. Or an extra action, so not bonus action.
So I just get 2 more attacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only 2 more attacks.
know.
Only 4 auto crits.
Yeah. Right.
If I hit,
Yeah.
True.
that's a 17 on the dice. So yes.
With +9, yeah, you're almost clear.
Yeah.
No. 7 on the dice.
Yeah. Okay.
7 and 6.
Well, good.
3 times.
I know, it's bullshit.
3 crits.
We need to let some other people get some hits in too. For crits.
So 10, 24 plus 6 is. Hold on. Since it's 20, 26, 30. Okay, yeah, 30.
Damn, okay.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why the other one seemed lower now.
Okay.
What was I doing earlier then? Alright, whatever.
All right. So,
That's 6 and a 3. That's 9, 18. Alright, yeah.
all right. So what's up?
I forgot the first part of piercing. I can reroll damage dice if I don't like them, and then I have to
Oh,
take
wow.
the second one.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Okay.
once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that
Okay.
deals piercing damage, you can reroll one of the attack's damaging dice. You must use a new one. So that 2 I could have rerolled. Oh well.
So
I
the
will.
commander is going to shield bash the sandworm, because why not? Okay, he hits for okay 21 points of bludgeoning damage, and it needs to make. Actually, no, I think it automatically fails on paralyzed for saving throws that involve strength.
Hey Tony, one last thing. I did brand him as well when I hit him.
Oh, okay, gotcha. It does. So, not that you guys needed it, but it is now prone.
Perfect.
How do you prone a worm?
Yeah, a giant worm sticking out of the ground. Technically, I mean, he is a huge creature, so he does have the weight behind himself to really kind of lay into it. As he shield
Okay.
bashes it, though, he does knock the body flat against the ground. Which we'll say goes that way.
I know.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And let's see, there's probably
I'm just trying to see which one's orange.
Oh.
Blend in a little bit. I see it. but
Gold.
yeah,
Oh,
he'll
it's
make a
orange.
longsword attack.
I can.
Misses.
It's just in certain light. I can't see it.
I got a 14. Okay.
They are.
All right, yeah. So you missed the attack. So
That looks so weird.
as he goes to strike it, he realizes there's not much left to this creature, and he looks over to Vadir. Next up, and he says, "In honor of the peace that our tribes are trying to make," and he gestures towards it.
Eat its soul.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I'm gonna eat its soul.
2 giant worms have souls.
It's probably a tiny soul.
A little baby
Yeah,
soul.
giant worm, tiny soul.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal body and power.
Compensating for something.
Itty bitty soul.
Does the frost damage on the sword get doubled if it's crit? Since it's, but that's not, no, that wouldn't be part of the attack roll.
Well, no, it's part of like the damage part.
Okay.
It was the feat was I was like I wasn't certain about that because it functions somewhat differently. So yes, same way like spites and stuff.
Okay. Bonus action to activate my sword.
Okay.
So I had not done that yet. First attack does not hit.
Damn.
Second attack does.
Okay. It is
20 on the
prone
dice.
too. Just kidding. You already have advantage, so that's fine.
Double advantage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the paladin thing.
Smite.
Yes. Okay. So 2d6 first. So that is 10 doubled to 20. 2d6 for the frost. 5 doubled to 10. So that's 30. Plus 3. So 33. Plus another 3 for Hexblade.
36.
36. And a second level smite. Or third level smite. Technically.
Just in case.
Just in case it's got something left. in
For
it.
good measure.
And that's 2d8, 3d8, 48, right? because it's 1d8 above the level. So
Correct.
okay, so 48. I'm good.
We got the 8.
4 on the first, 4 on the second. So plus extra 8. So 36, 44.
Okay.
But is the smite damage double?
It is, yes.
So 44, 52.
Okay. So how do you want to do this?
Saw mine chonking. I had to one up it.
I say that Rainier like opened a big like gash in it. I just wanted to keep going, so I just
Dropped it in like hand.
that's what I'm saying. Like
Bisect.
I flared the blade with the ice, just like anime style.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say it's like anime style when the cut goes through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing the dumb run to it too, just the
Yeah, you gotta do the whole sheath thing. Like, cut it,
Yeah.
and
but
then
it's a
put it
two-handed
back.
Mhm.
two-handed
And then
great sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I just, it's a guy with Trevor Brooks with big old glasses. I can see him trying that. Like,
Actually,
So as the creature is, I mean, partially bisected. It is a very large creature, but you see just this huge cut open up within it. It almost immediately crystallizes in that area as this burst of frost damage, just almost like a cold cauterizing the wound. But you begin seeing this kind of like black energy seep in, even though there's a burst of radiant energy in the attack as well. You see this kind of blackness kind of seep into the body too.
I will, as I sheath my sword, look to him. Thank you.
Kind of gives you a nod.
We should probably move to the ruins anyway.
Yes.
We cleared out the ghost.
Is there anything like inside the wall?
There's a
It's a
Tlincalli.
lot of meat. Yeah, well, dead one now. Yeah.
Ren will like land next to Rabathrax. Rabathrax. That hit was amazing. I'll fight next to you any day.
That should not have worked as well as it did. I think that may have been your doing.
I might have warmed him up for you a little bit. Or cooled him down, I guess you could say.
Ian's walking over, and you see the ring wardens kind of shaking themselves off. Rabathrax walks up and looks over the Minotaur. I'm disappointed you all did not participate in the fight. Your allies showed much more bravery than the rest of you. Perhaps you can learn from them.
I think this is why they want to learn how to fight the worms and keep them away. And it's clear there's safety in numbers. We're better working together than everyone for themselves.
Let's get off the sand now.
That's fine.
As all the Minotaur, even the Tlincalli at this point, all kind of gather on the ruins, the kind of half pyramid still standing. They'll kind of take a moment, and you see the Tlincalli kind of sit. It's kind of like two cliques at lunch tables, kind of all sitting by each other.
Is anyone like really, really hurt?
The Tlincalli are pretty hurt. The ring wardens, all of them that got blasted, they're pretty hurt. Like they're nearly dead.
I'll do some triage and I'll like kind of do some heals to the worst ones. Like I'll spend.
You could probably take like a short rest before continuing.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Do that.
Yeah,
They
everyone,
heal too, right?
everyone, take your time to bandage your
Yeah.
wounds, and we'll resume.
Yeah. I'll still, as a sign of good faith, though, like go around and do a couple
And
cure wounds.
you
to
will not
make
be allowed to
them-
draw any more maps.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think using one of the cords would be better than a rigid. 'Cause I'm like, you kind of gotta like snake around the ring and then like serpentine it a little bit.
Gotcha. You're kind of doing like a U shape.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like, you know.
You know how there's things I'm not allowed to do? This is one of those things you're not allowed to do.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
As the commander kind of looks over to Andre, he says, commander posture.
Be the commander.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier with a physicality to it. Kind of looks over. I think there may be some abilities we can benefit from each other. We can show you how to keep the sandworms at bay. It's by use of our venom. Injecting it into the sands, they know to hate it. For reasons just like this. Andre kind of, pauses and thinks. That will explain why we cannot do it on our own.
Is there anything worth salvaging off of these worms?
There's a lot of meat.
Okay. I didn't know if you guys...
Would there be like any precious metals or gems inside, since they kind of like eat through the ground?
We think we've ever actually been able to get one. The commander then speaks up. There are. We normally harvest them before you all come around.
That led us to the last thing we were going to talk about of... You guys tend to have a lot of raw materials. You tend to be better at crafting things.
Mhm.
There might be some value in that relationship.
Yeah.
Certainly.
We Minotaur crafts, I mean, it might not be as pretty as some of the stuff that you find in cities, but it's built to be durable.
That's what I'm saying.
If they need-
You can craft. They got the materials. That's a
Yeah.
win-win.
If they want to supply materials, we can always craft stuff.
Your wares are much better than ours.
That's fair.
Our people are not safe within that mountain. I've ordered most of them to evacuate. And we are here to find a means to get out.
Would you be interested in helping us clear it out?
I am trying to get my people out from underneath a genie.
Yeah,
No interest in going back in until that genie is dealt with.
we're trying to get rid of the genie.
Could you give us the way in that would be most advantageous to us?
Yeah, like cave layout, if there's any like hidden entrances that we might be able to use to get in there.
There is one. It avoids the main entrance. Accessible, almost direct path into the mines, but it is not an easy journey. You'll have to go through the caves of the mountain. There are numerous creatures in there that will have to be faced.
The
I do not
creatures...
know which is the faster method.
I'm going to kind of point at the dead worm. The creatures aren't really the problem. We've also dealt with enough of your chimeras. We just don't want to get overwhelmed.
Those creatures you will not have to worry about. If you were to approach, it would be through the tunnels.
Yeah.
Those chimeras do not live within the mountain.
Oh, I just meant creatures in general aren't such a worry as getting overwhelmed and dealing with the genie.
Could everybody make another perception check?
14.
21. I know. Unless...
No.
7.
Yep.
I hate perception rolls.
So,
Not my forte.
Rainier. You notice from the east, pretty high up in the sky, there's this kind of glint. And it's like a sparkle, almost like a piece of metal reflecting.
Uh-huh.
As you kind of look up,
Is it reminding me of another time a thing came flying out of the sky at us?
similar, yes, but it's more a reflection of sunlight than like the ball of fire that you saw before.
Mhm.
But you see it up there,
Oh, it's just chilling?
stationary.
Shit, what's his name?
Ravithrax?
Revithrax. Oh, Revithrax, you know anything about that?
What's up? What?
glinting,
Kind of follows your sight.
that glinting ball of light floating there.
Pause for a moment. And as you see this glinting ball of light, you see it getting brighter and brighter until you see a small, almost tiny little metal orb drop. Tink, tink, tink. Land. Mostly next to the Tlincalli. They look and they pause, and you see the commander's eyes go wide for a moment before a fiery explosion erupts, incinerating the area.
Alright, never mind.
Read the details of how this works. Sheets of roaring flame appear in the area in 10-foot cubes, almost like small little reverse tornadoes arcing upward. As each of the Tlincalli are within this space, you notice that none of the Minotaur have been hit.
Is the commander one of them? That's it.
He is.
Is this a spell?
It is not. I mean, it is a spell in the sense that it replicates one.
But not one that could be dealt with by a certain thing.
You cannot counterspell it.
I don't
So
have the spell magic on me right now.
I need to roll. I think I have enough dice for that.
Oh, great.
Do you need dice?
No, I'll just go digital.
So many clicks. In case you guys couldn't hear, clicks
I
upon
would
clicks.
have.
Okay.
I don't think I would have had time to get one off, but I do have to spell magic.
So
You can ask.
the Tlincalli are sitting there. All of them are incinerated. And as the flames erupt and then vanish within almost the same 6-second passage of time, you see the Tlincalli in fried, charred corpses recoiling, with one exception: the commander.
But he did get hit. He's just not.
As you see him unconscious, lying on the pyramid,
I
with giant scorch marks over the side of it now.
I'll immediately do a lay on hands for all 15.
And Rin will run up and pump a 3rd level cure wounds into him as well.
Okay.
$19 points of healing.
You see him get up. He runs over and grabs this. You can still see there's a small metal orb still sitting on the stone, kind of more or less steps. So he grabs it.
What the hell
he
is
looks at you
that?
all.
I take it he knows you're here.
He does. He knows what we've done.
Are there any more of your people in the cave?
They should be out. I ordered them out as means of a survey of the desert sands.
Is the one that came to you with our interests with them?
He looks over at one of them that was
Shit.
burned.
Oh, sorry.
You wanted your people out of there. We'll get them out.
Well,
I'll assemble my people.
We fight.
We will.
do you want to meet somewhere to congeal?
Chucks the orb.
Congeal?
Yeah, congeal. It's a cohesion.
I'll meet with my people. We'll assemble in the crater.
Okay. That good with
we
you,
march in
Andre?
the cavern in 2 days.
Is that agreeable, Andre?
He looks. We'll march with them.
Much appreciated.
We'll draw their attention to the front. You can slip in.
Oh yeah, we can go through the tunnels while they.
Slipping through the back door.
Oops.
Are you heading out now?
I need to assemble my people.
Let me heal you some more. Looking a little rough.
I'm fine. I just wasn't expecting that.
Okay. If you're sure.
You see him kind of pick himself up and
would-
like kind of stumbles a bit.
I would try and keep your eyes to the sky for any more of those.
Said that.
Yeah, no, we're giving you one more before you go.
Yep. Hit him again.
15.
Oh! On that missed attack, I forgot my inspiration dice.
You did.
Seems
It's
starting
a
to
five.
look a little bit better. Kind of picks himself up. Thank you.
If we need to reach you, if I have your permission, I can contact you in your head.
I'll tell you what I know now.
Okay.
You be ready to get in. There are 4 main chambers you would need to worry about. The main gate, which will keep at bay. Mines, where your people are. There are the forges, the creature menagerie. Finally, the heart of a volcano. That is where you will find your genie. Itash the Cool makes his home there. He seeks to reawaken the volcano and open a large rift into the elemental plane of fire.
Oh, goody.
He has salamanders, azers. Hang on, failing to remember the name. Darrow.
Daryl.
Damn it, Daryl.
Not Daryl.
Darrow.
Darrow. Yeah.
Darrow. One of them is his artificer. And Goliaths. Not of the northern variety of the mountains here. They are more akin to their fire giant brethren. They have a leader himself. He is a lycanthrope, I think.
Didn't we? Yep, we did.
We got rid of it, because why would we need that? Why would we need that?
Why
Can you say that out loud?
indeed?
Yeah.
We could have forced him.
That would not have killed him.
Oh, no, us.
Oh, good to know.
It's good to know that it doesn't work on him, but also bad to know we don't have it, because we're probably going to get hit by him.
He does not willingly make other lycans, but if you find yourselves fighting him, be ready.
So,
If you
if
catch
we,
it early enough, you can cleanse it with other means.
so if we're going in through the secondary hidden entrance, where are we gonna come in at?
You'll come in at the mines. There are rails that connect most of these stations together. It is similar to a large triangle-esque area. There are 3 tracks in and a center point that connects everything. If you take one of the tracks from the mines, you'll find a center point, which will then take you into the forges.
How well guarded are the mines?
Exceptionally, they have ballista watching the tracks. The Goliaths make their camp there.
The Goliaths? It's great. So is that any better than going in through the front?
Yes. We'll not have to worry about other outer guard. The bandits and the humans that they've contracted or made a deal with.
We've met those bandits. They have very annoying necklaces.
Yes, be
Yes.
careful.
They have a very strong gate, but we can draw them out. Other Goliaths are stationed at the front entrance as well. We'll pull them away. Keep their eyes there. That should give you opportunity. I will have vengeance for my friends.
Should we have tried to get an army from Tlincalli? Did we try that?
He wouldn't send anything out until after we kind of cleared some
They're
stuff up.
basically dying of thirst anyway. And then trekking across the desert, they wouldn't get here in time, probably.
He pretty much told us, like, once the thing is dealt with, then he'll start sending stuff out.
He probably needs them at there
What
to
a-
maintain martial law.
Yeah. I
Maybe
don't
we can
know.
see if he would want to help.
I could send him a note, even if he could send like a caravan of healers to wait at the temple or something.
Or even just he himself could help.
Maybe.
Are you talking about
I'm sure
him?
I'm sure the Duke's pretty quick.
Oh. What about the other one?
Yep, that's what he means.
No, not the Duke. The other one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the other one.
Uh huh.
Oh,
Be
the
interested.
You mean
other one?
His interest or our interest? The Duke's interest or our interest? Because I'm pretty sure the Duke's interest would be like, nah, fam.
You mean like the guy that I took the
All out of
ball
character.
and put it back in the
Yeah.
thing from?
Out of character, are you talking about?
I was talking about the Earth one.
So that'd be our
Orpher?
interest.
Oh,
Yeah.
See, I went a
Mine-
completely different. I was like,
I
are
thought
you
were
talking about?
Master Varga? For
That's
a
what
second.
I thought.
Oh,
I was
no, I
like,
didn't.
what?
Master Varga didn't even come into my brain. I was thinking
Yeah.
of the Duke assisting if he can, because I'm sure he has some.
He has an interest in his own town in this happening.
It would also be like a nice quick revenge thing, but I'm sure he's pretty powerful, and he has the ability of a air genie, so I'm sure he has the ability to use some things that would move him quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas he may not be able to like.
And like flying.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've seen him do already.
Yep.
I mean, that would make sense. But then also the Earth one, we could see. I don't remember what he said about joining in.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Corfu doesn't really want to join in.
Not right
I
now.
think he's more like, I got my nice area. This is my nice area.
He just wants to know about.
And then
He
what
just
about
wants to know
the?
what's going on?
Oh, I'm going blank on the hand guy.
Darwin. I was wondering about him as well, if he would want to make an outing.
I don't think so because there's too many people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's more of like a
And it's not like he gets the caves at the end of it. There will be people in the caves, so I don't know.
He doesn't want to show people a strong hand.
And I wouldn't
Red
trust
rock.
Varga. I don't know what his intentions are with the genie.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
have no interest in Varga
Yeah. Are you
whatsoever.
forgetting about Varga?
I don't. That's why I put the scrying ball thingy in the bag of holding
Mhm.
I don't
when
know
we
why you
hit the
did that.
temple. Huh?
I don't know why you did that.
yeah. You know, why would you do something like that? It just makes no sense at all.
Well, he said it was harder to contact us and look at
Yeah,
us.
being sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
That's,
Oh, yeah.
that's
yeah,
the
yeah, same.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Did I misread that entire
Nope.
thing? Did I do a
Alright.
bad thing? Accidentally?
Yeah, we could reach out to the Duke and, there's a vested interest in us succeeding for him. Or he has a vested interest in us succeeding.
Yes. He does. So, all right. 2 days in the crater.
Be careful. We seek vengeance with you.
Thank you for the healing.
Good luck.
That's out.
Stupidest thing I've done today.
Did the egg survive?
I was this close, Tony, to asking for them to hand me the egg during the battle. I was this close, and then I didn't. So mad about it.
Did you say that the egg survived?
No.
Did not. I didn't think so.
I'm so mad. I thought I was going to, and then I didn't.
Partially imagine like Dorgiran just like
What?
Scrambled egg.
I mean, it's hard boiled at this point.
yeah. Although it's also an insect egg versus
A yolk.
Slimy.
yeah.
Yet satisfying?
Yeah, right.
Crunchy and off-putting.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Slightly
All right.
poisonous tang to it.
All right, so just go back to the normal table view. So the party has 2 days to prepare and get to the mountain. We're gonna go ahead and call the evening there. As unless you guys had anything else you wanted to do. Okay. Well, I guess Andre would say.
Well, I guess I could send I know we've got days, but at some point I will send a sending to the Duke, letting him know what's going on. I just would do it in an opportune time where I wouldn't have a spell slot wasted going into battle.
Sure, sure.
So I'm just calling that now whenever that needs to happen. That's what I would do.
So
And-
Andre kind of looks. Well, our people are fine. I think. Well, mostly.
Except for the ones that nearly died.
Yeah. We'll
We've got
rest
a
here
bandage.
and then make our way to the ring. And prepare with our new allies.
Do you want to bring a larger force?
They would not arrive in time.
Double time.
We'll take what we can get.
I would still reach out to them just so that we can have a support structure
Or if he's,
At least on its way.
That's
would you
true.
like me to send a message? Is Annalena,
Evelina, yes.
Evelina, just to batten down the hatches, maybe?
Yes. And if there is anyone available for a quick journey here, besides quick,
Mm-hmm.
they may make it. If they think they can make it to the crater in 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
then they're welcome to join us.
I'll just have him dictate to me verbatim what he wants to say, and I'll do it in 25 words or less and send it to Avelina.
They could still come. They might just not be there at the start of the fight. They'd always arrive as reinforcements.
Well, that's
Maybe
what I
they
was
wanna-
saying. And also just supplies.
Might
You
not
want
be
to
in
send
this.
everybody out of the village, though.
Well, no, I know. I was gonna let them make that choice of who and what to send.
Send some.
The rest might need to take cover inside
In the ring.
the mountain. On a knock.
And then
Run out to knock.
as far as the Duke assaulting the cave in 2 days, you're welcome to join. That's about what I would say.
We'll rest here for a moment longer and head out.
Mhm.
Good luck to you all. It's at least one day to get to the mountains.
It's gonna be tough.
Like, waiting for this just in, this just in. I'm getting updates now.
Oh
Whatever,
God, go ahead,
Avalon.
ESPN.
There's a 30% chance that it's already raining.
Can I retroactively make a check to see if I suck the soul?
Yeah, sure.
Wisdom, right?
Wisdom, yep.
13?
You feel that same sensation that you've felt many times before.
I tried to not. I just forgot about it in the moment.
Ah, gotcha.
All right.
Let's rest a bit and get going.
Well, as the Minotaur then peel off, ring wardens Andre and Solomon, Grimira and Saniel both look to you all and say just Grimira. That was a tough fight. We're still with you to get you to the mountains, though. We should be able to make it in a day.
We'll welcome it.
We're gonna need it.
And Samuel. Yeah, we'll make sure you find the entryway.
That's good, because I don't know if, like, relying on our ability to find it, that's probably bad.
I'm not very perceptive. I
Yeah. Well,
don't know.
we've all got our different skills.
I'm still working on the
Guys
quick
just
looks.
mostly killed a sandworm, so
It was paralyzed. It made it a lot easier.
yeah, the Tlincalli helped, but I mean, we couldn't have done that at all. So again, we've all got our skills. Just don't downplay the fact that you can't see things.
No.
So
Already working on the Ballad of the Sandworm.
Boy.
What is your instrument?
I have a lyre.
you're a liar?
Just kidding. Yes.
A lyre and a player.
A song award?
I'll send a message to the Duke.
Okay.
Updating him. Hey, Duke.
Hey, Duke.
That'd be so sad.
Allied with Tlincalli attacking mountain in 2 days. Any support would be appreciated even after fight. Could use your help, though.
meat crater.
What?
You good?
You good, bro?
You're back. Tlincalli. Strange bedfellows. Things are not good. We're running out of water.
It's only been a few days.
I need my guards here to maintain order. I need to stay. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I really just want to respond. If we fail, you fail.
I'll cast it again.
You don't. I don't know this conversation
Yeah.
happened. So
And I'll say, we understand. Hold fast. We're moving as quickly as we can. Wish us luck. Any prayer appreciated. Hope to see you again.
You hear back? Only the best. If there is a fire genie, we need him alive. Only he can create the runes to start our fountain again.
You just see Rin go, what?
And with that, we're going to go ahead and call it there, as that was a pretty much perfect spot. So, thank you all for tuning in. We'll be here again next week, same time, 7. Hopefully everything sounded okay. We'll probably go through and rewatch and make sure if there are any tweaks that need to be made. We'll see if we can get them ahead of time. As the start of this game was a little unconventional. So we'll see if we can hopefully just make sure everything sounds good next time. Hopefully it sounded good during the show. We'll find out later. But again, thank you all for listening, watching our game, tuning in. We appreciate it, and we will see you next week. Bye.